So, who would like to go over the last session?
Hit the fan, yo. Let's see. We started the. It was just fucking straight combat the entire time, wasn't it? It was damn near.
Well,
Gowain and Aranea were in the attic, and Isaac came to attack them. Victor's like, "Hey, I'm gonna help. Cone of Cold." Gawain's like, "Nah, counterspell." Wait, that's probably a bad idea. And then Victor died.
Yeah.
Just got bisected or vivisected or whatever it is.
You definitely got brained.
yeah.
While everybody else was outside, we noticed that some hooded folk started walking up to the guards out front and then just murked them. And we're like, this probably isn't good. And then one of them became a zombie, and we're like, this really isn't good. So we went to make our move against them, and there was a lot of fucking fighting. Rock went down like 3 fucking times because the rogue had poison. We fought some zombie dogs. We fought some cultists. We fought some zombies. Gowain and Aranea actually did manage to kill Isaac, although he did set fire to the attic. We finally killed everybody save for one assassin who apparently had some beef with Aranea. Some major beef, and was going to attack her, but we spooked him off because he realized he didn't have the advantage. And then as the attic burned, unknown to most of us, we explored the house. We found not Aranea, not Elena.
Irena.
Fucking Irena, yes. They all have the same name. We found her, we freed her, we found a bunch of dolls that looked like her, a little bit creeped out. We found another guy in another room. We managed to get him out. And then we were all getting ready to leave. We stole some books from the Burgmeister's library. And then we were all getting ready to leave. And then, crap.
Daryl?
Elena and Daryl went back.
Elena and Daryl were going back up to the attic because...
Because of Daryl's brother.
Yeah, I think we thoroughly searched the house for like the mirror or signs of his brother, except for, in hindsight, Victor's room. I think is the only place we didn't look super well that I would maybe expect it to be, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, so the attic's on fire.
The attic's very on fire.
Let's hope mirrors survive fire. Especially, look, the way I see it is magic, and magic has resistances.
Not everything magical is durable.
Don't do this to me, Joe. But I believe that's pretty much how it ended. Like, Elena and Daryl were going back in, and Rock's just like, okay, dumbasses, see ya.
Yep, so... As Elena and Daryl were coming back up, part of the front of the house were falling down, and like pieces of burning timber have already hit down on the upper walkway upstairs. Not shattering it yet, but there's some debris already accumulating in the front of the house. Aranea is on her way out, and Elena and Daryl are upstairs for however long. Everyone else is outside, out the front, and just kind of seeing the massive smokestack that is this house. So, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
What?
What?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Roll.
Are we supposed to still be on the front page?
Oh, I probably didn't clear it. Oh no. Oh yeah, I'll add it to your tension. You don't know what's going on. Just roll initiative.
To equip a paper bag and breathe into it.
So again, that's not supposed to be advantaged, but it's the first roll, so...
Joe, with what Aranea did last time, does initiative count as a skill check? Does that mean I have to roll that?
Yes,
at
initiative is a
disadvantage?
skill check. Yep. It's
Cool.
disadvantage.
It's
Exhaustion's fun.
still 13.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
I sometimes forget we can change our own initiatives.
Oh, I gotta roll one more person's.
The entire town that's gonna kill us.
I mean,
The
maybe.
Birdmeister.
You don't know.
Oh my god, what if Isaac's still fucking alive?
He's just jealous because our Burning Man festival is better than his.
Yeah. Totally.
We stocked up on food. He didn't.
Okay. So as the rest of you are outside of the building and kind of waiting for in anticipation for everyone else to come out, Aranea, you see that Elena and Daryl are walking up, kind of like a bit of a jog, a bit of a run in your direction, and you see that there's a bit of just purpose to them somewhat. Daryl's heading further in your direction, Elena, with him. Unless you guys are going to do anything outside, I'm just going to skip your turns. So if you have anything you want to do, by all means, please let me know. But this is a time-sensitive offense.
I think the last time I mentioned I was hiding in a bush, so that's about it.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
on the map,
Lyre in a handstand basket.
on the map, I'm still in the house, so I don't remember exactly where I was. I think I was heading past.
Yeah, you were in the house and you're heading outside. So we are going to go to first Elena. You and Daryl are kind of moving upstairs
Yep.
in a rush.
Mhm.
There's no clear plan yet.
I'm going to ask him, what if we don't find him here?
He just kind of looks at you and I will take the first hallway, kind of like pointing towards Aranea. You take the other. If we don't find him, we will leave.
Okay. She does so in a hurry.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he's going to take this one? Yeah?
Yep, that's what you're pointing to.
I'm going to take that one then.
Okay. kind of run down here. The heat isn't as intense, but you still see the hallway ending in the door and the other two shut doors that you've been in before to your left.
So I've been in this door and this one?
But you guys have been in there briefly during like Daryl losing his mind before, but Aranea? Unless you want to do anything else.
No.
Okay, Aranea?
I am going to just walk past them, and as I'm walking past Daryl, I'm just going to say, I don't believe he's here, but I've searched all I can. Good luck. And I'm just heading past him, so that was, let's see. I think the farthest I can get is here. But I'm basically heading outside.
Okay, as you're kind of like walking around him, you say that a bit quickly. He's kind of starting to rush and just gives you a nod and says, "Thank you for trying." You can see further down your path as you're going. There's a large burning piece of timber in your way that is already blocking the path there. As you can, looking up above, you can see parts of the roof and the floor that was above is breaking down, and bits of burning debris are falling in this path. There may be more coming anytime soon. You're not sure, but what you're walking under right now is unstable.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to. And roll a perception check for Daryl. Okay. And back to you guys outside. If there's anything you want to do, this is the first round over.
Rock is gonna kind of like move around the building just so he can see the back of the side in case somebody yeets themselves out a window.
Like Daryl?
Yeah.
It's not like it's happened before or anything like that, but yeah. That's 60 feet right there, so
Okay.
that'd be a turn.
Marina will kind of go with you, kind of curious what's going on, but also sticking together a bit.
I'm gonna move just out to the, like, away from the house, out to the road, to where I can kind of have a sense if it looks like there's a horde of guards running down the road towards the house.
Give me a perception check. Okay. Anything from you, Lyre? Take that as more hiding.
Oh, I thought I said no, sir. Did it not pick up?
No, it didn't pick
No.
up, but now it did.
Still hiding.
Still hiding. Okay. Elena, you're starting to hear cracks, louder cracks in the building, a little further away, from where you are, but sounding more and more unstable.
I'm going to go in this door.
Okay. You kind of open it up. Oh, you just move yourself through it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you can open it up and you just see like this large tub over on the side. To your left, there's like this small little stand with towels on it. It's just like a basic water room. People can wash themselves off.
I eat myself out.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm going to end my turn right here.
Okay. And there's another door to your left that's closed, and you can open it if you wanted to. You can use your action.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll peek in.
And here you see there's like a beautiful gown that's on like a mannequin to your left. To your right, there's kind of like a I don't know what they're actually called, but like a wine holder, kind of like a large stand of a wine holder with many bottles in it. And to your left, you see that there's a chair facing kind of like a boutique of where someone can look in the mirror and put makeup on, and there's jewelry on it and everything.
Is these doors?
1 second. Make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, this is a door. This is a door. This is a door. Yep.
Oh, okay. I have a lot of things to look in this room, apparently.
Okay. You already know that over here this leads to the bedroom you guys were in before. And this leads back to the bathroom because you guys have been through here before.
Okay, and I don't know what's in this door.
Nope.
Okay. Oh. I'll end my turn right here, then.
Okay. Aranea.
Girls, if you don't mind quit squeaking, stop it.
You're muted.
Sorry about that. Well, seeing that that's in the way, I'm going to go back, and I'm assuming this is a window. How far down is it to the ground?
From the ground, I'd say about like 20 feet.
Okay, well, oof. Well, this is gonna suck. Aranea is going to, can I open up the window?
Doesn't appear to be kind of opens up here. It's just kind of like framed there.
Okay. I guess I will use my action to try and break the window open.
Give me a strength check. Or athletics, if you're proficient.
That'd be a nope, so...
Yeah, as you kind of like throw your body against it, it doesn't really give. You hear the dull thud of your arm against it, kind of reminding you of the other window that the other man took a couple of thuds to break further down.
Okay, let's see. Can't open up a window to save your life. No spell slots left. And Aranea will just think about what to do for her next turn.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, Irina's at the end. She moved there then. Here. 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 I think that's about it. For him. Okay. All right, everybody outside. Let's see, perception. Gowain, you see someone further down the road, just not a mob, not a large group of people with anything, but you see a person on horseback, riding quite quickly, and it appears behind them is being something dragged. Doesn't appear to be like centered, it's kind of like bouncing over the place, but there's someone further down the road, coming quite rapidly towards this direction.
I'm gonna call out, hey, we've got somebody coming, and I'm going to step out and closer towards them. I'm not sure, are they coming from bottom?
They're coming
or top?
from the bottom, so this would
Okay,
be
so-
from the east on the map.
Okay, just step out like even more into the road, and I'm gonna start waving at them.
Okay. They are still going at a quick speed.
Okay.
But no
I'm-
indication.
I am, I guess, as an action, I'm gonna use dodge or something in case they try and like run me down,
Okay.
so that I can get out of the way. But I'm trying to like flag them down and look like, essentially, like that I'm going for help.
Okay, so you're just kind of off the side, waving towards it. Okay,
And-
Rock. Oh, good.
I was just gonna say, and if I can tell anything about what's being dragged behind at some point, then I'll
It's kind of what you get with a perception check that you made. It's a bit darker out. It's a bit of light rain. It's heavy cloud cover. It's hard to really make out what it is, but it doesn't appear to be meant to be dragged behind it by any like normal means. It's kind of bouncing all over the place.
Okay.
Rock?
And Rock just moves over to the corner of the house so he can see the back and the side fully, clearly.
Let's see. Okay, we are on our second. As Aranea, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, thank goodness. Good at
Okay.
those.
Yeah. So another piece of debris falls down, not on you, but kind of nearby, as more cinders drop down, and just an immense wave of heat also just kind of down as well. You take 2 points of fire damage as the cinders just kind of like spray around and launch at you a bit. You don't get caught underneath the timber, but more of the upstairs. It seems it's cascading now. What was once slow, the structure is now rapidly breaking apart. Lyre, you also see from your bush the entryway. More some of that rubble is also falling down as from the ceiling into like the kind of entryway, like where the stairs end. Just kind of like peek out and see it. But that's what you see from your bird's eye view.
Uh-huh.
Boo! Oh, okay, guys.
Thank you. Elena.
I'm gonna walk through that door.
Okay, yeah. Opening up the door, it is a shitter.
Shitter's
Yep.
full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and here you just see that wine stand, that fancy dress, that chair, and that kind of like boutique with the mirror to look at yourself in, and the just assortments of jewelry and stuff on there.
Did we go in this door?
You have been in there before, yes. It is the bedroom that you guys use to go up and down.
Okay, I'm gonna go in.
There's a lot in here. You kind of looked it over. Just give me a quick perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Looking in here, it seems like mainly basic cabinets, nightstand. There's a chair off the distance. Real basic stuff. There is a door further on at the end of the room towards your right.
Right here.
Yep.
Okay.
What's your roof? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. You'd have 10 feet of movement left if you went there.
Yep. So I'll be like right here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of like opening up, you see just immediately from the entryway of it, you see there's a lot of dresses in here, like a multitude of shoes. It's a closet, a very large decked-in closet.
All right. Well, I guess I end my turn there.
Okay. Aranea, the heat is pouring in. You're hearing lots of creaks and groans from upstairs. It's getting hot.
Can I step here without hurting myself?
It's you can. You don't know if anything else is gonna fall from above, but you can.
Okay.
It's pretty hot.
Well, anything that's anything is better than staying in this house, and I'm going to rush towards the window and throw myself out.
Wow.
Okay, give me another athletic check.
Cool, because guess what I just realized? It's at disadvantage, guys.
Oh
Fine.
no.
Yeah.
Fine.
So as you just kind of like rush over there, more cinders kind of like fall down and ash gets in your eyes as you kind of like almost headbutt the window as you kind of long as you kind of like grab your head and you're like, oh,
Ow.
that is not pleasant. Give me a history check
Sure.
at disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage.
You just gave yourself a concussion.
It is a disadvantage, but that's not why I have to do that.
Yeah, as you kind of like bang your head against it, you're like, oh, why can't I just break this window like the other guy did? And you just kind of look further down, and the gaping window and open hole in the wall further down still lingers.
Well,
that-
Aranea, you're definitely not thinking today, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my 25 movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 movement to go down as far as I can over here.
Okay. Let's see. 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 60. Arena's following you. Hanging. 5, 10, 20, 30. You see Aranea, kind of like awkwardly behind you, like down the hallway. Daryl's coming out with this large mirror carried in his hands. It looks awkward and it looks like it's slowing him down tremendously, but let's see. Rock and Gowain.
Well, Rock's just gonna kind of keep an eye on the house, and they're doing some agriculture. What are they growing?
are you gonna spend time to do that?
I mean, he'll eyeball the plants while taking his eyes off the building for a second.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Or give me a perception check as you're eyeballing the plants, as you're not getting too close.
Oh.
It's kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see. I mean, just like kind of how they are. Some trellises in there. There might be some grapes. But there's a lot of root vegetables.
Also good.
Yeah. But what specifically, you'd have to get closer. Maybe take a little bit more time.
I mean, he's just trying to break up the monotony of watching a house burn right now. So boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Okay. Gowain. As the figure is on horseback and actually moving pretty quickly, they're rushing down, and you see your heart drops a little bit. A rather more rotund, armored burgomeister on horse, with apparently a man tied to the back of the horse, being dragged along, flailing as he's being ridden through the streets. And as he's getting closer, he's probably about 60 feet away from you now. He shouts out, "Fear not, for all is well!"
Oh God.
And he is rapidly approaching.
Oh no.
This is fine.
I have a bad feeling about this.
All right, I'm calling out. He went crazy. Isaac attacked your son, and he lit your house on fire. Is there a fire brigade?
As you shout out, he's not slowing down. He is still rapidly approaching.
Okay.
Uh,
My action is to also take the dodge action again, ready to jump out of the way if he tries to run me down.
Okay.
Is there a fire brigade?
And Lyre, I am also offering you an opportunity to do something once again.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this.
You don't necessarily have to. Okay.
No war dogs in his trailing along with him. Just
there appear to be no war dogs on his horse or with him. As what you can see.
Just following the scent of dragged body, probably.
Elena, you see that room full of dresses and a multitude of shoes, but...
Oh, I'm going out.
I'm sorry, it's not my
Let's
turn.
see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll end my turn right here. Well, first I'm going to call out to Daryl saying, there's nothing here!
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
You hear him kind of shout back, I have a mirror! This might be it! But...
Good job.
You don't know. Aranea, you see Daryl waddling down the hallway as fast as he can with being gentle with this large person-sized mirror that he has.
I am just going to say, well, we have to get out of here now before the roof caves in on us. And I'm gonna head to, where was the hole again? Right here?
It was right here, this window.
And, oof, 20 feet. I think I am going to... I think I'm gonna wait for Elena and Daryl before I jump out the window.
Okay. So you're standing in front of the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the big, large hole that the rogue person made.
So that'll be the end of your turn. Irene will kind of rush up to you, Rock, and be like, what do you see?
I think they're growing grapes and maybe some potatoes, maybe a radish.
She grabs your shoulder and says, they're rutabagas, you fool. No.
Oh.
No. She looks confused at what you're observing back here, and is kind of like looking at you to see if you're in your right mind, but can't really make anything out because you're fully armored.
The house is burning. I mean, nobody's jumped out a window yet.
Just looks around. Right.
Logical, not empathic.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30? He is going to start heading this way back towards the entrance. As he sees more falling debris, and that is his dash action. To do so, he's just kind of looking at the debris and then looking back at Aranea, trying to piece together what's going on. Rock.
I know, keep looking. He'll make his way over to this corner to see if he can see some other stuff.
Okay. Okay. Gowain, give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Then you took the dodge action.
Yes. Okay, yeah. So as the Burgomeister on horse swings, pulls off the robe, purposely going for you, and because almost runs you over the horse. He's kind of nimbly already prepared for this, as you know he's not a man in stable mind. You jump to the side, fully dodging it, though, you do see the body and the rope attached to the horse trailing afterwards as it's kind of like lurching around. As you kind of like, oh shit, and you jump over that as well. As the body just like pulls around as he comes to a stop, and then you see, for all this bravado, the Burgomeister falter on horse back towards you, not seemingly concerned as he watches his house burn.
So he tried to run me down.
He made an effort to go off the road, but he has since stopped. You were his stopping point.
Your son is dead. Isaac has killed him and burned your house down.
Make a... Technically, it's not a falsehood. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Come on, face. Come on, face.
How bad?
As he looks back to you as the receded hairline's far back and like the big front of his hair, the one middle line of his hair trussles down. Lies! You're an agent of the devil! As he hops down from his horse, pulls out a rapier, and then looks at you. Let's see. I need to look at something real quick.
Do I hear him yell, "You're an agent of the devil"?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. Because if I do, I have an idea.
Oh, it's over much further. Perfect. Wait, no. There we go.
No. The answer is no.
Okay.
I'm interested in these rutabagas.
The rutabagas and the sound of burning fire is all you can hear. Perfect. Okay. Lyre, you see a quite agitated Burgomeister hop off his horse, blade at the ready. I also need to roll for him, but not yet attacking Gowain, but he looks very hostile.
Okay. Am I still hidden?
You are still, for what you know, hidden.
Sneak attack.
For what I know. Lyre's not going to take any chances. He's going to guiding bolt from the bush.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
Okay. Is this it?
Motherfucker.
Oh, of course.
With advantage.
Oh, wait. With advantage. Ah, okay.
The bush.
Sunrise, motherfucker.
Yeah. Just roll again. Of course.
Eat light, bitch.
as the Burgomeister hops off the horse, pulls out his rapier, he quickly looks back towards the building, the look of just like pain on his face as he sees this glowing light emanate from the bush and just launch out as this searing light almost kind of like passes by your face for a moment. You feel you don't need a shave on the left side of your face now as it streaks on by, the Burgomeister dodging away from it. He says, "It's a plot! It's a trap!" As he is now 100% very aggressive.
I don't see that.
I'm gonna
Shake his face for him.
shift behind the bush and hide behind it. Although I'm not a rogue, so you know.
All right. Elena, you see Daryl carrying a large... Nope, you don't see that. You see only Aranea at the window, just kind of like looking at you, gesturing to come on.
5, 10, 15. What do I see now?
You see Daryl like looking between the burning exitway, which more... I didn't notate it earlier, but more the ceiling is kind of like falling down, where it's rather rapidly now. It's kind of almost catching up to the point where Daryl is, and more debris is falling down, and more smoke is now like cloying up the entire front way. People downstairs, he's looking. He's looking at the falling debris and then looking at Aranea. It looks like he didn't know what Aranea was doing, wasn't communicated to him, and he's like now seeing why she's there as opposed to there. So
Sweet face, I think we need to jump out the window.
With a
I will
mirror.
help you with the mirror. I will help you with the mirror.
Okay, yeah. It looks like he's turning back towards you, but he's a slow guy.
Let's see. I use like 15. 25, 30. Even if I reached there, I wouldn't be able to help him.
At least he's a pretty face.
Now, did you call him
He's
sweet?
damn right he is. I'm trying to
What?
tried to keep him that way.
He's a himbo.
What? I said nothing of the sort. It's not my turn.
Okay. End your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, lovely. 1 second. I know it's here somewhere. Here we go. So as this escalation outside starts occurring, Lyre, you start feeling that tension in your body when like something, a fight happens and you're just uncomfortable. Gowain, it's kind of like a fat, rotund man. He looks like he's armored. He looks like a little hardy, but he doesn't really seem too much of a threat as the rain starts coming down a bit further, faster and harder, and there's more lightning in the sky. And then Lyre, make a dexterity saving throw.
That man calls for
Okay.
lightning.
Okay, you fail. You take 18 points of lightning damage. As apparating right next to you is a well-dressed figure in full armor, as you see the Lord Strahd in front of you. And he looks back towards you with a bit of a smile, and looks over towards Gowain. My, you all keep it so entertaining here. He pulls out a large longsword and points it towards the Burgomeister. Let me make this more entertaining. Let's see. Where is good?
You like
old-
froze up for me for one sec. He said, "Let me make this more entertaining."
Yep, as he's going to.
DM, I just wanted to cast a reaction, absorb elements.
You certainly can.
Ooh.
As he reaches out his sword, and this kind of like dark reddish energy crackles along it and shoots out at the Burgomeister for 66 points of necrotic damage. As he casts Finger of Death, and you just see the Burgomeister's form kind of like stiffly straighten up and starting to kind of like burst all over the body. You just see this gory mess of his face as it falls to the ground, still shaking and throbbing and moving around as if possessed.
Well,
And he
Bryce
just-
said we didn't kill him.
And he turns around towards you, Lyre. I remember you. And he just smiles. Aranea.
Okay, well, what I was gonna do was I was gonna jump out the window because I don't have Misty stuff right now. So, how much damage am I gonna be taking?
I don't know. Roll me an acrobatics check after you jump out the window.
Sure.
One story. Make sure you roll when you're
Ooh.
As you look down, and you just like, I can do this. I can do this. You hop down, and with a nice you land down on your feet and kind of shift into a roll. You just stand back up, brush yourself off. No damage.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Because I got 2 natural 20s, bitch. Anyways. So I'm going to race as far as I can to the front of the building. Wait, that wasn't enough. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And
30, because you jumped out a window.
oh yes,
We-
that is true.
We do back 5.
And I guess I guess that's my turn. I don't have I can't dash because my action was jumping out the window. So that's my turn.
Let's see. All right. For the Burgomeister's turn, his flesh is going to split open, and there's this. His arms kind of extend into these sharpened points. Tons of fat and skin just sloughing off as this high-pitched shrieking of just agony and pain as more of his hair falls out. This lithe figure with this misshapen armor on him is now in front of you, Gowain, and
Phone call now?
okay.
Is it what I think it is?
I hope it's not a bone claw. Those guys are nasty.
I think
And I
he's
gotta add back to the initiative order. I think it is 11. Here we go. Nope, I don't think you guys have seen this before.
Oh, I was
Oh,
thinking a
perfect.
werewolf, so.
No, werewolves get hairy. They don't get lanky.
I know, but he's old, so I don't know. Do werewolves get bald?
Werewolf, male pattern baldness.
Yeah.
And I got to do something real quick. Hold on. Unprepared DM. He's the worst.
Well, maybe if we told them all was well.
It's okay, because I just realized I was supposed to technically help Elena and Daryl with the window, so now I feel kind of like a bitch, because I just, like, jumped out the window and ran off, but...
Yeet yourself. Rockslide.
Yeah. So
Not trying to metagame, but I think we might be up against a Husk Zombie Burster.
that's a possibility.
How could you
as-
know?
As its form, its gullet kind of like swells up as it just looks at you and just reaches out and claws at you twice. Gowain for 7 and a 13.
Ooh.
Missy.
On
Okay.
guard,
As you kind of like take a step back, already unsure of what's going to be happening. This creature standing up, sloughing off his excess skin, armor, and clothing, loosely swung at you. But you can tell it's getting its footing. Okay. All right. Irina's going to be following Rock still. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Daryl is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just look at you and hold out the mirror. Just lower it down slowly once I hop out.
She nods.
And I'll tell you, that's all his movement with the mirror. It's not in the hallway. I'll let him jump out too.
She
see
knows
if you-
and pushes them out.
That'd be funny. No,
Oh,
Daryl falls flat on his ass. He's not an Aranea. Cannot do jumps.
He's not an elf.
But let's put some battle music on.
Baby shark dude.
Rock, you see jumping out of the window, Aranea doing a roll and then running out to the front, and you see Daryl hopping out, weapon in hand as well, but he just kind of slams right down on his ass. You just hear him. Oh!
You gotta roll. You gotta roll.
But he looks awake and in pain. But it's your turn.
We're gonna move on up to Daryl, which is 30 feet. And then he's gonna look up and see Elena with the mirror.
Yeah, she's over there. You see like a little object hanging over the edge, but as you approach, she's like, "Watch out for the mirror!" And he's kind of like looking at you and then looking up.
Pass out the mirror, I guess. I don't know. I will use my action to help with the mirror. To
Okay,
be
so-
it lowered.
Okay, so you're just kind of looking up for a mirror.
Basically, to help lower it as a help action. Or something. I don't know.
Okay, I'll give you a help action. Gowain.
I think I'm gonna take a couple of great weapon swings at this crazy corpse thing that just blooshed out in front of me here.
Okay.
With a disadvantage.
Hey, that'll hit.
Great job.
Yeah. As you like swing this crushing blow into it, and this kind of like a shine of energy from your blade strikes into it, you can see it's like hardened clay, or not stone, but like hardened clay. As you kind of like chop into it, there's this resistance, and you see bits of it kind of like flaking off. It's pretty hard for just being skin and bones and loose plate. You actually you strike into it. The plate that was there, gets launched off as it just goes off his body as loosely was fitting. But it's still standing. So it just kind of pulls back.
Swing again.
Okay. That'll hit.
Oof. All right.
That's minimum 20 damage.
Yeah. So as you cleave into it again, you strike into it on its chest as you not its chest, but like on its shoulder, as this crack goes down from its shoulder into its chest, into its gut, and it just explodes in front of you. I need you to make a. Actually, one moment. No. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I can read. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
It's a party when we have Gowain actually landing attacks.
Okay. You take 8 points of poison damage as it spreads out into this cloud that's lingering around in the area around its body. Just kind of like gagging from the stinging pain, and it's kind of cloying.
I will move. I'll use my movement, I guess, to move up next to Mr. Batty. And I'm also going to yell, if I can, as I'm running up. Strahd!
Okay. He kind of turns away, looking at from you, Lyre, back towards your companion. Okay. End your turn?
Yep. Am I poisoned, or I just took poison damage?
You just took poison damage.
Okay.
Mr. Lyre, you're no longer hiding.
Yep. I don't feel great. And Strahd's in front of me.
He is, and this time he's like, instead of like in his regal outfit he was in, he's like in full armor. And that's like this wicked looking blade on him.
I wish I had a level 2 spell, damn it.
How's Gowain looking?
Kind of hard to tell with a Strahd in your way, but he looks like he's not like limping or anything. Looks like he's been beat up, but that's the last time we kind of saw him before that zombie got to him.
Okay. Has it been 10 minutes since we fought in the house?
Yeah, because you guys ran around and you were searching a bit. Yeah, so it has been.
Alright, I'm gonna use my second wild shape to pull a bow from my scroll.
Okay.
And can't do much else with a bonus except shoot, but I'm not going to shoot Strahd right away. Instead, I'm going to hold an action to shoot Strahd if he deliberately attacks one of us. That's my... I can't do that if I've already done an action, so... yeah, for now I just have bow in hand.
Okay.
But I'm not actively... I'm going to have it low for a moment. Okay. Rather than look like I'm trying to shoot him in the face.
As you kind of like pull back the scroll, and this kind of like radiant bow appears in your hand. As you kind of have it low, you can see he kind of winces from the pain, and a look of from his face at you. Not fear, but of recognition of a threat he didn't see before.
Probably not good of me to do that.
That's why you don't backhand birds.
And your turn?
Yep.
Elena.
Alright, I'm gonna do my best to lower the mirror as slow as I can.
Okay, I don't need anything from you. This will be a roll from Daryl with advantage because of Rock. Let's see. This will probably be a dexterity check. What's his dex? Okay. Yeah, so as you drop this like human-sized mirror down, he kind of like grabs it, and just like the massive weight as he kind of like grabs the bottom of it, you see as he kind of like grabs it and like spins with it, try to contain some of all this weight and shifting at the same time. As he kind of like,
Rock.
he grabs it and spins and kind of like stumbles forward a bit, and Rock, you just put your hands on his shoulders and stabilize him. As he has successfully caught the mirror. It looks like it's not the easiest thing holding it from the base of it. It's all the weight distributed up like that, but he has it. Appears to be intact. Okay. He is. You could try to make a running jump if you want, but he's like at the bottom right there.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Make sure you roll when you hit.
Okay.
Roll with the fall.
Roll. Your ankles will hurt.
And you said dexterity? Or
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Yep. Dexterity if you're not proficient. Same thing.
I mean, I'm good with athletics.
We'll see how good. Well, no, this is not athletics. This is not trying to how far you get to do. It's how well you control your fall at the end.
13.
Okay, so you have the damage, and I will say close enough that you're not prone. Okay, so you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and I'll say since it was close enough that you land out. You try to go for a roll. But your heavier armor kind of like prevents it as you kind of like hit the ground on your feet, and you kind of go into a shoulder, and you go for the roll, but it's less of going into it, it's more just kind of like shouldering the ground with your momentum as you create a little bit of a impact, but you're able to stand up with the momentum after that as well. So you are down here.
Yeah, you hear Elena squeaking in pain.
We'll say with the backing up and the running, like that's probably about 20 feet of your movement.
Okay.
Fucking fat rolling at Dark Souls over here.
But yeah, you can't see Daryl. He has a mirror in front of his face. But Rock, you can see behind him. He has a big cocky ass grin on his face.
For a moron.
End of your turn, Elena?
Yes.
Okay. Strahd is going to not really react to you, Lyre, and kind of turn around and says, "Friend, go grab the rest of our compatriots, wouldn't you? That's what us dear friends do. Make a wisdom saving throw."
Me?
Yeah, Gowain.
You're a wise warlock, aren't you?
I'll get you next.
Okay. Your eyelids kind of like flutter a bit before there's just this false sense of security of like, this is the Lord of Barovia. He is a friend, and then there's just a rage building in the back of your mind as your vision kind of cloys with this gray mist for a second, and all you hear is no from that voice you heard before, with more anger than you've ever heard before, as you kind of shake it off, and Strahd just kind of looks back at you. Interesting.
Shake
Friend.
it off. Take it off.
All right, that'll be the end of his turn. Aranea.
Alright, I'm heading to the front of the house. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And do I see anything?
You see a corner of the wall.
Cool. I'm just gonna use my action to dash then.
Okay.
So that'll be 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
There we go.
So out here, you can see there's kind of like this noxious fume cloud over in the distance. Over a. By now, the horse has already run off in terror from the lightning. But you see there's like a blown out body over there. And amidst the other bodies that are still lingering there, there's Gowain facing a fully armored Strahd. And you see behind the Strahd figure, their Lyre is kind of like lingering there, a bit scared, but a bit light. A good amount of light is kind of emanating off from him and his area around him as he has a bow ready. They obviously look, both of them are like poised against Strahd.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely appears to be either, combat or tension.
Okay, I guess that's my turn. Oh, I can't bonus action, sadly.
Yep. Arena's going to head over here. 5, 10, 30. And just kind of step over towards it and kind of like put her hand on the back of the mirror. I'm like, what is this for? And just kind of looking at like what's going on here. Daryl just kind of like shifts it down to a more manageable position. Well, hopefully this is my brother. And he just starts. Yeah, he kind of moves it to the side and sees you, Elena, standing up, and just gives a look to each of you, like, "Thank you all," and starts walking towards the front. Not really in a rush. But Rock.
Well, now that the mirror is safe, I'm assuming I heard the yell of Strahd. So,
I would say it was pretty loud. So, that's a good point. I forgot that Gowain yelled that out. I'll say with that Daryl's take his movement and kind of like put the. He's going to get further away from the building before putting the mirror down.
Yeah.
He's going to just trying to get a little distance and put the mirror down. And look back to Arena. Protect this, please. And he looks like he's going to start running over there with his weapon. After looking at Elena and looking at Rock, they're like, let's go. But yes.
Rock's just gonna kind of okay, clank his happy ass over 60 feet just along the wall.
Okay.
Bonus action.
All right, Gowain. You just tried fucking with your mind.
Fuck. I'm going to just say to him, there are forces at work that will see you removed from this land. And I'm going to hold up my sword and I'm going to swing it at him. I'm not trying to be more precise. I'm not great weaponing him.
Okay.
So that's probably not good.
As you go to strike it, he just kind of like flicks a finger and like throws your blade to the side as it hits midair. He smiles.
Swing again.
As you strike into him again, this time as you like cleave down, he flick the blade to the side, you kind of lift up across the side. As you cleave across the armor, it kind of scatters this bit of light across it on the armor and itself. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll damage and a new character.
Yep, so as this like bit of like refracted light skitters off of him, doesn't even seem phased.
In here. Why the rain is infecting because it's technically running water.
And then with that, yeah, I'm gonna stay in his face for now and just say, my friends and I will see you defeated.
Okay. All right. Lyre. Strahd is looking away from you, but you just saw Gowain take 2 strikes at him, and Strahd didn't. It sounded like something connected, but it sounded like breaking glass and like this sparkle of light from the other side.
Yeah, he's not too encouraged. He's gonna instead cure wounds on himself.
Okay. Yeah, you heal a lot.
Yeah.
Maximum Heelys.
All right. And
All the Heelys.
yeah, he's gonna stay where he is.
Okay.
But you just got Heelys. Start scooting around.
Opportunity attacks hurt.
Elena, you see Rock are rushing over across the building. Daryl's kind of like waddling a bit with this large mirror and kind of like setting it down and like adjusting his weapon, but it looks like he's getting ready to rush off too. What are you doing?
I will follow Rock.
Okay.
I'm assuming, where did Rock even go?
Rock went this direction.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah,
Full
there's like
movement.
a door.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'll use my dash to get about like right here, if that's okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get about here.
Okay.
Right there. Yep, certainly can. As you're kind of like rushing through all this wet grass, as you're kind of like sloshing through it, and your armor, you kind of feel some of the pains from hitting the ground, but as you kind of like rush around, you're a bit further away from the corner, you can see Gowain a bit of a stance with his blade already, and yeah, from
Did
there
I see Strahd?
you can see Strahd just at as you end there. Since you're a little further away from the corner, you can see the bit of Strahd fully armored with a weapon, facing Gowain. You can't really see anything beyond like any details beyond that, but
Can I call out to him?
yeah, quickly, yeah.
You pompous bitch!
I
Okay.
guess we're all
That's
voting characters.
That's it.
Okay.
Just wait till Aranea.
So as he
Wait till
hears
Rock.
that, he just kind of like a little bit of a frown on his face as he looks over towards you, Gowain. Your allies are so unbecoming. As he kind of flickers up a finger, and this small little ball of the sun appears as he flicks it back towards the end of the building. I need Rock and Elena to make dexterity saving throws.
I should have said that.
Oh no, is he casting he's casting chromatic orb, isn't he?
Okay, so what do I need to?
I need
Dexterity
dexterity
throw.
saving throws from Rock and Elena.
Perfect.
You fail?
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Oh, sorry, you both fail.
Ooh.
One was whisper, one wasn't. It threw me off. Okay, so both of you take 45 points of fire damage.
Cool.
Oh,
As-
I'm down. I'm down.
Thanks.
Large blossom of fire just right behind Aranea. As what you just learned, Aranea, has been amplified to a degree you haven't seen before. As you just as Strahd looks back over towards you. I believe we have a deal to speak about, don't we? Looking towards you, Aranea. It's your turn, Aranea.
Fuck. Let's see. What am I gonna do? Plus level fireball. That's lovely. Wish I had that.
Counter-training. Does that dampen it down a little bit? Maybe like 36 damage?
I'll give you fading inspiration for that little chuckle.
Nice!
Aranea is going to say, yes, you said you wanted someone to prove themselves. I bet I can prove that you can't hit me. And then I'm going to throw Chromatic Orb at him.
Make an attack roll. Oh, god damn it. It's throwing me off. I keep on seeing text underneath. I'm like, I'm waiting for it. No, as you spin your hands, and this smaller ball of lightning appears. It gets wider and wider as you throw it, as it kind of curves around Gowain as not to hit them. You curve it too far left, and it curves kind of close to Lyre as it shoots around and doesn't hit anybody.
Well,
Okay.
now it's your turn.
Okay, as this legendary action, he's going to disappear into a puff of bats and appear right in front of you. Okay,
It's fine.
Irina, Daryl is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
I was going to move, but I guess I can't now.
You can move. Yeah, sure.
No, I was going to move before you do legendary actions, but then...
Sure. Where do you want to move?
As far back as I could, which is back here.
To the
Little
poison cloud.
sketch. Okay. Okay. End of your turn?
Yeah, that was the end of my turn. Sorry.
Okay. Still gonna move right here as you see, like confidently as he takes a step towards you, Gowain, he kind of disappears in this puff of bats. As 10 feet away from you, Aranea, this large swarm of bats reappears in front of him as he's just confidently walking towards you. A smile on his face. Challenge accepted. Daryl is.
I do believe he's trying to touch you.
Daryl's just kind of rushing up to this explosion of flame. He's like, no. But that's his action to dash over there. Rock, give me a death saving throw.
Okay. I'm good at these guys, promise. Pass.
That's a success. Gowain. The Lord of the Domain has disappeared from you and away from you behind you. You already heard him speaking. You know where he's at, but he just disappeared like that.
I'm going to run up to him.
One more thing. Sorry. At the end of Daryl's turn, he's also going to take another step forward. So if you want to, you can still move forward again. You can continue all the way up to him, but he has now walked to you, Aranea, as a legendary action.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to him. I'm gonna yell, keep your hands off of her. I'm gonna use my fading inspiration and take a great weapon swing at him.
Okay.
Natural 20.
I'm not seeing it yet. It's not this time. I'm waiting for it.
That's weird. It showed up on my screen and then
Okay,
poof.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just a bit of a delay. Okay. Yeah, so as this time you take a large swing, kind of like throwing yourself a bit more recklessly at this, and you cleave down to the back of him. You actually hit this light again. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
That should
Plus
have
10.
plus 10 with that. I think I. Okay.
Once more, as you cleave down the back of him, the sound of breaking glass and screaming metal as you cleave down. He doesn't recoil. It doesn't seem like the momentum hit him. It sounds like you're breaking something.
I will take another swing a little more precisely this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, sorry, not with advantage either.
That's fine. The first one hits.
Right.
Okay, this time you take another. You finish your cleave down the back, and you take another swing across as you strike into his side. As you hear the shattering of glass, as it kind of like hits his side barely. Doesn't pierce the metal, but you hit into him. He kind of he hits. He lurches to the side slightly, as he puts up a finger and says, "Well done." Not taking an eye off Aranea. But whatever that light is gone now. End your turn.
My
Glad
turn.
we have Wayne here to actually do damage while all of us just fucking lay around or something.
All of us are deadbeats, damn.
Lyre.
Okay,
you
so was
You saw like Rock and Elena like just rounding the corner as this large plume of fire, similar
Yeah.
but larger than what Aranea did before, just erupted over there, consuming both of them.
yeah, and it looked like I mean I don't have a good view of Rock, but I have a good view of Elena. It looked like she went down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've only got one healing spell left, so I'm gonna use it for the healer.
Okay.
So let's see. While I'm here, I might as well do a frostbite because I'm not getting there this round. I'll do a frostbite and a bow shot on Strahd.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What is a Constitution saving throw? What is your DC?
16.
Okay. As you reach out and try to grab onto the frost and gather around him, he just kind of swirls around him. No effect.
Yeah, I figured as much. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a starry arrow. Of course.
As you kind of reach out, the frost kind of gathers. You take a shot. As it shoots over there, there's a bit of frost that you saw that kind of like shone into your eye as it goes wide around him. You just see him kind of like follow it off in the distance.
All right.
Still
that's my
facing away
action.
from you. Okay. Give me a death saving throw, Elena.
Okay.
Wayne, get your ass up. 5%, fine.
Fuck.
That's a failure.
Yeah!
Okay.
Doing good.
Okay. Strahd is going to reach out his hand quickly at your throat, Aranea, for a 22 to hit.
That'll hit. I was hoping he would. I was hoping I could use shield. That'll hit.
I mean, if it raises your AC high enough.
Not enough.
Okay. As he grabs onto your throat and he says, "Got you," and he's gonna take a bite into your neck.
Oh!
Let's see. For a moment.
With that. No damage, just a moment. It's more sensual than anything.
For 16 to hit.
That'll hit. Can I use a shield against the bike attack?
You can.
I will do that then.
Okay.
And that's my reaction.
As he goes into bite, there's this quick predatorial movement as you raise up your hand and it flickers, and there's just a barrier of arcane force stops as it recalls its head a bit. Well,
Told you couldn't.
you have my ear. Lyre, you see from the sky motes of fire coming down out of the clouds.
Probably good.
That's
Yeah. Okay. And with that, it lets you go. You are no longer grappled. And he turns away back towards Gowain. It's your turn.
Yay. Well, I have nothing left, so I'm gonna just grab his shoulder and shocking grasp him.
Make an attack roll.
14.
As you go to grab his shoulder, he just takes a step closer towards Gowain as it does not hit.
That is my turn, sadly.
Okay. Rena can see some of this going on, but she's going to stay by the mirror. She's going to take a step closer and just kind of get a better idea of what the fuck is going on over there. She's not even proficient with perception. Okay, no, just kind of squinting, looking at this. Daryl is not a healer, but bless his heart, he has healing potion. So, Elena, you're going to be healed because he cares more about Elena than he does Rock.
Come on.
Though he is not the most prepared, so you heal 2d4 plus 2. 5 points of healing. You are conscious.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me move myself. That way I can get my +5. Okay.
Okay, that is its only healing potion. As he kind of like reaches down and just kind of like pours it in your mouth, and he sees you kind of like flicker awake. He's like, so he stands up and will join the fray of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's his action and movement as he's... this is more in the way of Elena, kind of. So stay right there. 30. That's 30. He'll kind of rush up to Strahd with his glaive, but that is his action and his movement. Rock, make another death saving throw. That's a failure.
I'll get you up, bud. I'll get you up, I promise.
Ground's comfy, man.
Okay, at the end of Rock's turn, let's take a look at his legendary actions again.
Cameron, it'll be okay. I know you're freaking out. It'll be fine.
Figure of death.
He's going to make an attack roll against you, Gowain.
Flex on him. Flex on him.
Sparkle that nice smile that you have.
For 15 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, as he kind of speeds out his arm again, as you kind of see him quickly do this to Aranea, you kind of like dodge back away from it as he was going for your throat again. He's kind of smiles. I love it when they fight. Yeah, and all right, that is his legendary action. It's your turn.
I'm gonna take a couple of regular swings at him. Just yelling at him. Leave my friends alone.
That'll hit.
Wayne, why are you useful? Like, seriously.
Okay. That's as you go strike into him, he kind of like runs his hand against the blade, and just like the sheer force, as you see it open up his palm and down his arm a bit. You see the flesh wriggling. That does not hit. As you swing at it, he kind of like runs his hand against the blade and throws it up, and you go to take it from that angle. You just overhead swing down as he steps to the side.
And that'll be my turn.
And as you swing down and hit the ground, he lunges in for a bite as a legendary action. See, yes, that tells me a lot. For a, he's rolling like shit. 13 to hit. Okay. All right. As he goes and takes a bite, you kind of pull back quickly, pulling your sword back, and just dodge to the side as his face gets so close to yours as you hear the sound of teeth crunching together, clacking together quickly. Okay. Lyre, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna come down and we got Elena up and Rock down still, right?
Yep.
Elena is,
So,
she's stirred. She's still on the ground, but looks like she's awake and moving.
okay, I'm gonna use my last healing spell on Rock.
Okay.
And it's a big one.
It's a big one.
I like biggins.
24 hit points.
Oh, baby! That is a biggin.
Okay, and then I'm gonna turn around and shoot at Strahd.
As this rejuvenating feeling comes from your feet up to your body, you kind of open your eyes, Rock. As you're assaulted by physical pain, you felt worse before, but you don't feel the best. As you look up at Lyre, so he kind of gives you a nod and then turns around and takes a shot of his bow. That'll hit. Okay.
The third time Rock's been down today.
See, as this Gowain, as he kind of like pulls his face down, towards you and snaps. As he pulls back, you see this small little white comet hit his shoulder as he kind of like pulls back reflexively and looks towards Lyre and hisses.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement.
You cannot hide underneath my pro body.
Okay. Elena, you are prone.
So I'm assuming that Rock is healed. Yes.
He's stirred. He's still on the ground, but he's moving. It's really hard to get an idea of how he's really faring. His armor looks pretty fucked up, but you know, he is fully armored.
I can see him, right?
You can see Strahd, yeah.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay. Half your movement.
Oh, well, what I'm gonna do doesn't require me moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my third level. No, actually, a second level. I'm gonna use second level. Guiding bolt on him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Oh. That's damage.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Bitch.
That's radiant.
As a small white comet strikes into Strahd, as he looks over towards Lyre, his face kind of pulls back for a second, and a slight recognition of fear as a larger yellow comet strikes into his chest as he kind of pulls back slightly. Is that the end of your turn?
He's gonna see Elena do this.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Bitch.
What level did you cast that at? Third or second?
Second.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my big boy for healing, in case anybody goes down.
He's going to pull back. So let's take a look at this. Might be okay.
It's a good time for a tactical retreat, Strahd. It's probably best.
Okay. Oh. Perfect. Okay, he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. So he provokes attacks of opportunity from Aranea, Gowain, and Daryl. As he kind of like, almost not even, his feet not moving on the ground, kind of like shifts back quickly and moves over to the side. As you see darkness kind of gathering around his hand as he reaches out towards the Lyre. That does not hit.
I'm gonna stab at him with the dagger that I have. That's a nope. That doesn't hit.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't guiding bolt give advantage or?
Guiding bolt gets advantage. So, Gowain, you did roll first, so I'll give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Wasted it.
That does not hit.
I just swing super wide, and he's gone.
Yeah, so as he kind of like pulls back quickly, you try to take a swing, but this unnatural speed kind of catches both you and Gowain off guard. As like kind of like swooshing over your head is this large spear that reaches out and strikes into him across the body. As this darkness gathers around his head, as he reaches towards Lyre, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come on, birdie.
Here we go.
Oh, Black Betty. Bramble Jam.
You just make it. As what would have been 36 points of necrotic damage, you take 18 points of necrotic damage as you feel your feathers rapidly falling out and the moisture being rapidly taken away out from your skin. Your eyes dried out, blight. So, 18 points of necrotic damage.
Now we have a bird with male pattern bonus.
Okay.
Yikes.
As he is going to 5'10", right here again. That's his 30 feet movement. Elena and Lyre, you see descending from the sky, there appears to be a horse made of fire getting closer and closer and preparing to land.
Ooh.
Or at least its mane and hoofs made of fire, wreathed in it.
That doesn't sound promising. Or it does. I don't know.
Aranea.
Well, hopefully it's more than strong, bitch.
Can you draw an area effect on the map where it's going to land so I can know to go stand in it? MMO gaming prowess.
Yeah.
No, you will take the AoE damage and you will like it.
Healers adjust.
Adjust.
Let's see. I'm going to just keep trying to hit him with the dagger. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
And as I'm stabbing him, I'm going to say, if you had anything to do with my father, I'm going to kill you.
As you go to stab at him, and he kind of tries to move his hand out of the way. You strike through his palm, as he kind of like goes to grip onto your hand and the blade. He's dead, but I can bring him back. Only you prostrate yourself to me. Anything else for the end of your turn? Before the end of your turn?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. And he's going to, with his hand and your dagger, attempt to grapple you. God, he's rolling like shit for a 12 to hit.
That is a miss. Mage armor is 14.
As you pull the dagger back out, as he kind of like goes to grab at it. Make your decision soon. Come with me or stay. And he just looks at you. Irina is kind of transfixed by all of this. It's kind of like going to step a bit closer. Not too far away from the mirror, but doesn't really know what's going on. Daryl is going to make some swings with his halberd. Oh, so that I need to minus the dagger damage. Took 5 points of damage.
12 points.
Daryl gets one hit in. Yeah, prostrate yourself to shock and grasp. For 10 points of slashing damage.
I wouldn't want to prostrate a shocking grasp.
Oh.
I wouldn't go back to that doctor.
So Daryl takes 2 strikes with his halberd. First one striking down at him is the second one missing, and the third little whack on Strahd's pinky finger for 1 point of damage.
wow.
I know. He has 11
Good job, Daryl. Good job.
I'm trying. Rock, it's your turn.
Rock's gonna get himself up. I will use my bonus action.
Okay.
That features and traits. Do my defensive to get myself. Wait, did I use that right one? Whatever. It gives me. It's been so long since I fucking done this. Sorry. It gives me bonus HP for my level. There we go.
Okay.
So, gonna use that. 6, and then I will use my 15 feet of movement to 15. Get to there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna fucking take a couple swings at him.
Okay.
Nope.
That will not hit. As you kind of go out and you just discharge this echo of force, he just stands there and just kind of like reverberates across his body. Doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Yep. As he just kind of stands there taking your blows, unaffected. And as you're done and you kind of like take a moment like, this didn't work, he lunges at you for a bite.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's see if we can hit for once. So we're rolling 1s and 2s.
It's me. He's gonna fucking hit.
No, for 12.
What? What?
1s and 2s all night, man.
Hold the shield up. Yeah.
As it takes a bite, you hear kind of like the scraping of against the metal. Man, okay. That's like your reaction. Go in.
I'm gonna yell out to him. Had to run away, you coward. Well, here I come. And just a couple of regular attacks at him. Oh.
That'll miss. As you strike at him the first time, kind of like passing through his midsection, as you swear, like it just turns to darkness. And the second swing that you take at him, striking onto his shoulder, you see his form kind of take it. Roll damage. Yeah. You see some black blood kind of spray out from his arm down your blade. As he felt that. He's no longer
Damn,
guiding.
I'm glad that Gawain's here to actually do damage to anybody.
Okay. End of your turn.
End of my turn.
Lyre.
Do we know if I've used the Pearl of Power today?
I don't think you have.
That is up to your tracking, buddy.
Yeah, well, it's one
I
of
do
those
not-
things that doesn't have tracking on it because it's like a custom thing from.
Yes, the Artificer
Rock.
bullshit.
To my knowledge, not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I just I wanted to be checked if I if I did. I'm gonna use the Pearl of Power. I think that's an action, so it's kind of like mostly all I can do. I can shoot off a bow shot if I step over here, and then step back.
Okay.
So
Certainly
here's-
can. That'll hit. Okay. Once more, like parts of his hand that are kind of like starting to wriggle again, go still as this small comet strikes into the side of his face. And you see it kind of blacken before it grays out again. And as it grays out, his hand widens the wound. Okay. End your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Elena.
She's gonna send another guiding bolt. A level 1.
Okay. Go make an attack roll.
Yeah.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
As you shoot a little large comet by, he kind of ducks quickly as it shoots over. As you're aiming for his head, it just rockets off to the sky. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. At this point, there's this large, fiery steed. Looks like it's made of obsidian. Its mouth, these jagged shapes with fire billowing out of it. A fire mane and hooves just wreathed in fire that lands at close to the entrance of the mansion. You see a quite veritable nightmare of a horse land. As
Feels
Strahd
friendly.
Strahd lifts up a finger and points it behind your rock and says,
Come on, Daryl, you can do it.
You can do it.
No, he's unconscious.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
With that, he's going to 5, 10, 15. As you see, almost all your allies fall down. Gowain. Strahd walks by you and says, "You have potential. Come seek me at my castle." Another 5, 10. You can make a attack for opportunity if you want, and then 15
Bring this.
is that
to
a nightmare?
is a nightmare. As he's walking
Oh
towards it.
my god, that's
As he
gorgeous.
goes to swing at him, it's like his cloak wraps around your blade and kind of tosses it aside. Aranea, give me a death saving throw. As a success. At the end of your turn, he is going to mount the Nightmare with his legendary action. And you see it start to take to the sky as it's flying in the air on its flames, 20 feet in the air. Irina is going to run over at this point. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Just kind of looking at all of this and just kind of like leading down towards Elena. Daryl's going to make death saving throw.
God damn it. Daryl! God damn it.
We'll be taking a break pretty soon here. And noted. That's one success.
I
Rock,
hope you feel
death saving
better,
throw.
Aaron.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Hope it passes.
Yeah.
There's the heal.
Noted.
Love you guys. Bye.
Team
Bye.
it. Good
We'll love you.
See ya.
Okay.
Poor Lyre.
Poor Aaron.
That's a success. Gowain. You see him. Another legendary action between those turns. He's going to be another. Want to say 70 feet in the air.
He's just cheating himself away like a little bitch.
Yeah. At this point, I'm just gonna focus my attention on people on the ground. I don't have a medicine kit. I don't have proficiency, but if I can do anything to give people help action on death saves or whatever, I guess
Give me a medicine check.
I'll move over here, and I guess
Who are you attempting to help?
I will start with Aranea.
Give me a medicine check.
It's really bad. I imagine you just slapping her. Wake up, goddammit! Wake up!
Yeah. So as you see, Aranea's burned form kind of like grasping her neck, as you see some of the skin is slothed away, blood flowing out. You kind of like put pressure on it, not too hard, not to choke her, but eventually the wound comes to a bit of a stop as she's stabilized.
All right.
Lyre will heal Elena. Elena, you are 19 points of health.
Ooh, thanks. Thanks. Our burb.
Yeah. Looking at him, he looks very burned.
Yeah.
And many feathers fallen out, but he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, move towards the others. It's your turn, Elena.
Yeah, I'm going to come up to our burb and use my. I'm gonna use third level.
You can see Rock and Daryl are on the ground,
Oh fuck.
bleeding out.
Okay.
Get
So
Daryl, I know you're gonna
first-
get Daryl.
first we're gonna get Daryl.
Okay.
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 Four
That's enough
points.
Enough to bring him back. Okay. Yeah, it's a guy like
And then
grasps up in the air like at something unseen. He is awake, alive.
my third level is going to our burb. That would be.
You can only cast one spell during your turns.
Oh.
You cantrip. You cast a cantrip. If you spare the dying, you can spare the dying.
Yep. I did. It is.
Okay. Okay. As you cast Spare the Dying on Rock, his slightly flailing form on fire stills, and what breathing you can hear, though ragged, is paced out. As all of you are alive. Maybe not the best condition, but all of you are alive. We're gonna take a break.
Well, I have to roll to see if I'm cooked fully through.
You'll see when you take the armor off.
See how much of your flesh just sticks to the inside of the armor as you take it off.
Ah!
All of you
Okay.
are
I'm ready.
out in the rain. Yeah. All of you are out in the rain. Rock and Aranea, both of you are unconscious. But everyone else is battered, beaten. As Arena kind of comes running up, and all of you are right. What happened? Was it Strahd?
Yes.
Was.
The bitch was here.
Well, she kind of points to Aranea and Rock. Are they all right?
They're okay. They're stabilized.
You're more crackle. The structure, even the outside, more weakened by the fire, by the immense fireball, kind of like collapsing inwards and kind of like shooting out cinders and ashes towards each of you. Not close enough to harm you, but just a wave of heat and this torrential downpour of rain that's intensified. Well, if
Find some
someone,
shelter.
I do not mind carrying. Camp points to Rock. He looks the heaviest, so I can carry him. If someone can carry the mirror.
guess
I'll
I'll-
get it.
Point at Aranea and say, try and carry her.
Give me a strength check. He's not that strong.
Wayne has like an 8 strength.
Ew.
Does she take falling damage when I drop her?
You try to pick her up, and she kind of like slips with all the rain and the unstable footing. And what you notice is that you kind of like pick her up, and she does kind of like slide from your arms. It doesn't hurt, like it doesn't hurt her as she falls down. But you also do notice that there's a gleam of a silver ring on the ground.
Well, I would pick that up, assuming that it fell off of her.
Yep, you pick it up, and you get up and pick her up as well. It's just kind of like she slid from your arms, just with everything going on. But she is she's just lighter than most people, but she is a bit heavy for you.
I got this!
So Elena, you come back with the mirror.
Mhm.
Daryl looks like he's having he's definitely heaving a heavy weight with Rock, but each of you are headed where?
Well, I'm assuming we can't go back to the inn because they didn't want us there. So, I think we might have to head to the church.
Have the wine for the Vistani, too. We could seek shelter there.
I have no
Daryl?
say on sleep.
Yeah, sleep, bitch.
Daryl, what do you think our chances are if we stumble into the Vistani camp in this bad of a condition? Are they likely to give us shelter or take advantage of us?
To be honest, I have not been there. That is a question for my brother. So, if we could, he gestures towards mirror. If we can get him out, then perhaps he could tell us. But beyond that, you hear. Or you guys hear horns throughout the city being sounded.
Oh no.
Uh,
The Happy Brigade is coming for us.
Be happy few.
fire truck.
Oh my god. Aranea, did you really think that Daryl said mayor?
That's hilarious.
That's great. Funny.
Well, I'm assuming this, but if my assumption is way off, let me know. But that it's significantly closer for us to try and limp to the church than try and go out the gate to the Vistani camp at this point.
Are you asking me or are you asking
I'm
DM? Or are you asking Daryl?
I'm asking you based on I guess my.
You haven't been to the Vistani camp and you don't really know where it is. You know it's outside the city.
Yeah, I think we should try for the church at least at this point.
That's what I was thinking. Yep.
If the guards are coming for us, then we'll be in the city. But if we head out, then maybe we can beat them out. We're carrying a lot of weight. Whatever we do, then we might get caught.
Okay, outside the gate it is. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. You guys going outside the gate?
We're leaving. We're saying
Sure.
bye to this bitch.
Okay. So, guys, we'll head out. Daryl does know where it is. He just hasn't been there. Because Roxius does a lot of scouting. Where is Valaki? Here is Valaki. Okay.
Buddy, roll initiative. Damn it.
Yeah, roll initiative again, guys.
I'll start rolling death saves.
Okay. You guys are not there. You guys are at Aranea. You guys are right there. These guys are heading further towards the south to kind of immediately expedite the way out of here. These guys are carrying all of this cargo and everything. There are 2 guards still at the gate. As they kind of look down at each of you and, where are you going right now? You're supposed to be at the festival.
Oh yeah, the festival's over. Don't you hear the horns? We had a
There's
little
a
too
horn
much to drink. Taking my friends back to the camp.
There's a horns to rally except for those at the gate. Give me a deception check at disadvantage.
Oof.
Come on.
Bard is not gonna like me if he fucks this up.
Okay. The other one looks at him and is like, just look at them. They already stole a mirror and 2 of them have passed out. Just let them go on. The other one kind of looks back. Don't blame us if you get ate by a wolf. Not our business. They just kind of hop down, open up the gate.
Thank
That's
God.
really unfavorable with gears.
Thanks, friend.
It's just all of you head out. Gerald takes you a bit further out, and it is dark out. And it does kind of put each of you guys on edge, as you know that as you travel through here, creatures at night are far more likely to be aggressive at night here.
Yep.
So I would like, let's see, there are 4 of you.
Woohoo!
Elena, roll me a 1d20.
Ah,
Roll me a 1d20.
D20. Oh God, please, God, please, God. 15?
As you guys are passing through the dark woods, it becomes more and more unsettling. As when you first kind of on the outside, you kind of think, whoo hoo, whoo, and you hear other small animals rustling. But as you get further within, it just becomes dead silent. And,
Oh my god! I hate you.
in the distance, you guys can hear a faint wolves. Far off, but close enough to be heard.
Do we still have that bark? Can we like park it in this park? Set up a.
I think it's.
You guys have not left it out in the wilderness for 3 days yet.
No, we haven't.
I guess continuing further down the road, a little bit more of haste, but still moving pretty slowly with all that you're carrying.
Dead bodies.
Nothing else comes. You hear the howling a little same distance away perhaps, but nothing with your attention. So you guys do make it all the way over to the Vistani camp without issue.
Oh my god, thank god my roll. Oh, I hate you. I hate you.
Oh,
The
what
smell
happened?
of KFC didn't bring them in from the fucking fried fucking vultures.
Oh, don't talk about our burp like that.
No, I'm talking about Rock. The fucking unconscious guy getting dragged.
But let's see. Here we go.
Crispy chicken.
All right, but as you guys approach, you can see that from a distance away, even it's pretty lit. Like for being as dark as it is, it kind of like rounds up to a hill, and you can see that there's many kind of like wagons surrounding this large fire, and on this large hill, there's actually houses built on the outside of it. The woods kind of expand, open up a clearing, and you can see that there are also horses up there as well. But and even these houses are kind of like well sculpted, and you can see smoke kind of pouring out from it, kind of like between the distance of the fire in the middle and the houses. And from a distance, you can smell odors of wine and food and music. As you just hear music kind of like pouring out, just a massive reprieve from everything you guys have been through so far.
I dig the bagpipes.
As they are. This seems so out of place here from everything that you've seen. These guys are coming up closer. Even if they aren't the friendliest, they have to be better than anything you guys have seen so far. Let me guys put you on the map.
Okay.
Okay. They're kind of approaching from this way, which was unexpected. Okay. You have vision. You guys kind of see from a distance. There's people outside the huts kind of watching you from a distance. But all of you are here. In this perhaps safety.
Daryl and Irina.
Yeah, they're getting there. I'm getting there. People that see are more important.
What?
I guess I'll look around to whoever's still conscious and say, who had the satchel of wine for these folks? Anyone?
He might be
Not
my
me.
puppy bag of holding.
This Daryl's carrying rock. Maybe this one? I don't know.
We might want to find it. I'll, I guess, try and rifle through Rock's stuff, looking for the bottles.
Sure. And with the nature of the bag that he has, you're able to find that.
All right. I guess I would have had to put Aranea down for this, but I will just gently put her down, dig out the the bottles and kind of maybe hand them to Lyre to hold, and then pick her back up and proceed forward.
He takes them, just looks at you. The mute bird is mute.
And yeah, just proceed. I guess this is a guard or something at the wagon. So
it's not a wagon. That's a house built into the hill.
Well,
you see there's a multitude of houses built into hills over here, but yeah, up further in the middle of the hill there are wagons, and you can see that there's large fires and like a huge tent in the middle. You can see the lights kind of emanating from that and smoke pouring out of it.
I'll walk up towards this guy and just say hello. We seek shelter for the night.
Yeah, as you kind of as you get closer, he kind of pulls back a bit just from his body posture. He's not too keen on you getting close, and
I will get right up in his face, and I'll also keep my hands sort of out, showing that I'm not armed.
So as you get closer, you can see that this is kind of like a lighter skinned elf. Not a drow, not dark like that, but kind of like a light shade of gray. And what you notice immediately is that both of his ears have been cut off. As he kind of looks at you, he's wearing like light leathers, and he has a sword. And he doesn't have it out yet, but he has his hand on it. Speak to the Vistani.
Put up by the fire in the middle there.
Yes.
Thank you.
He just kind of watches you as you step off. Very curt.
Right, I guess. Well, waving everybody along, I guess move up towards the middle. I guess actually, if people aren't tagging along, then maybe I would leave. I wouldn't.
If you're not carrying Arena's body, you're just kind of like leaving it further away. Well, you're the one that's been actively moving her body.
Yeah. So is everybody following me, or am I going by myself?
Yeah, I'll follow you too.
Okay. Well, if everyone's going, I'll keep kind of carrying her.
I'm just going to say that you can move as you see fit. If anyone else wants to divert from his movements, by all means, but everyone's essentially going to be moving with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just head up to the middle, looking for someone that looks like they are in charge or something.
Okay. Yeah, as you get closer up towards this middle area, you can see that there's people similar to what you saw before in the smaller camp, but this is a larger one outside by the carts. Some of them inside. You hear like raucous laughter. There's empty wine bottles all over the place. Just cooking food left to overcook. Just a sense of gluttony and a lack of fear and concern here.
I guess go to the first wagon that has people near it or inside it, and just
yeah. So as you like hear some of the laughter here, one of them pops their heads out and hello. I have not seen you before. Hello, who are you?
Hello. We are travelers in this land, and we are in kind of dire need of a place to spend the evening. Were we able to participate in your celebration? Have some wine to contribute to the effort?
Wine, you say? Anyone that has wine is more than welcome. Talk to Luvash! I waves towards the window. In the tent, you cannot miss him. Luvash will welcome you, and if he welcomes you, you sleep here. No worries.
Thank you. I guess making way around the... Looks like all the horses are stabled there towards the tent some way.
Kind of walking, Daryl's like, I don't see how you could confuse me with these Vistani. I'm not Vistani. We don't sound anything alike.
Yeah, you're a lot prettier, Daryl.
Thank you. Someone appreciates me.
Brock's gonna bleed on him a
I
little
don't know where the. Is this the inside of the tent here?
Yeah, as you're kind of like approaching, you can see the inside of the tent, and as you get in closer, you hear a sharp crack as there's a man chained manacled up to like a post supporting the tent, and another man has a whip. It's actively whoosh, whipping this guy's back as you see blood sprays across the tent.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
That's why he was inside the tent.
I will step into the tent and say, "Hello. We were pointed this direction to speak to." What was his name? I'm going to guess that my character's 20 charisma is better than my personal 8 charisma, and he probably would remember names.
Within the minute, you have not forgotten Luvash's name. Luvash.
Hello. We were told to present ourselves to Luvash. We're seeking shelter for the evening.
As you step in, you see there's a guy passed out to your right on the ground, like there's wine actively pouring out of the bottle. To your left, there's this older woman who's like we're spitting something. You can see that there's a younger guy just like salivating at it, and 3 other people in the distance kind of like talking. And there's this larger, like 6-foot bear of a man, the shirt kind of like bared open, chest hair is all askew and about, as he's kind of like looking at this man who's being whipped. And there's a skinnier man in leathers with a bit of a what's the word for it, like a snide, no, it's not snide, but because of this pointed mustache going out to the sides, and snidey whiplash, and I got the pointed goatee as well, as he pulls back and goes another whack on this guy's back as he just kind of takes it. More blood sprays on the tent. And hello, you come looking for me? Yes. As the larger bear of a man steps closer towards you.
Be careful, I think he's Russian.
We
It's vodka, not mine.
we were told to seek shelter in your camp. The folks at the Blue Water Inn had some undesirable visitors, and they suggested we not stay in the town. We've brought some wine to share in your party, if it's possible for us to stay for the evening.
Yes. No. Where's wine? Martikovs are good folk. Where's wine?
I would look to wherever Lyre is and kind of motion him forward.
Lyre kind of peeks forward, walks forward with the wine, puts it down, and then steps behind you promptly.
Yes,
it's Kenku. Very funny.
It's a gift from the Martikovs.
Yes, he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, and he's got a large grip of a hand. Like, this is a strong dude. Let me ask you a question. Lowers himself down and kind of stares at you. Have you seen the little girl? About this high, like 3 feet high.
There was a little girl in Barovia that was in a haunted house. That's the only little girl I think I've seen. Or sorry, what's that?
The village Barovia? Yeah?
Yeah.
No. You see little girl in Valaki? Come tell me.
Okay.
Yeah?
For sure.
This motherfucker's a werewolf, isn't he?
Rest among us. You're welcome here. And with this, you see another man kind of run in and kind of run by you and kind of step to this guy and we haven't seen anything of her yet. We're still looking, and he's kind of waves his hand pretty close to this guy, almost backhanding. Go look again. as this guy runs out. You hear another whack, crack from the back of the tent.
Who is the girl, and when did she go missing? Maybe we can help you find her once we're covered.
Kind of looks at you and then looks at Lyre and some of the other folk that have been walking by the outside of the tent. His daughter, Arabella. This one waves back to the one chained to the tent pole. Lost sight of daughter. Now he pays for his lackadaisical attitude. And he takes his other hand and puts it on your shoulder. You find daughter. You are brother to Vistani.
Duh.
I almost want to
We
say
will,
give him bucket.
Yeah. As he's kind of like as he's getting real close to you, kind of like breathing heavily, you definitely smell the alcohol on his mouth, and it doesn't smell like grapes.
Smells like potatoes. Weird. Probably no alcohol.
We search north of Valaki towards the lake, in the woods. But this one lost her.
Okay. My friends and I are pretty grievously injured, but if we could take some time to rest and recover, I think we could perhaps be of assistance to your search party.
Rest. Breathe. Drink. Be merry. If you find her, we will reward you with riches. We just kind of like nods his head and we're like,
Elena would be able to hear him because he's like being loud, right?
I mean,
this whole atmosphere is pretty fucking loud. So it's kind of like the base level volume. You can hear him talking. Give me a perception check to see if you can make out what he specifically is saying. So you're pretty far away, and this whole area is just like kind of booming with music. Everyone is kind of raucous.
Perception. 20?
Yeah, you can make out his booming voice from this and kind of like directed towards the exit of the tent too.
Yeah, she's gonna linger in. She's gonna be like, I heard alcohol was involved.
Of what kind do you
really
wish?
need to drink right now.
Marty, as he kind of like waves over to the side, it's like the younger guy looking at this the burning spit the older lady is turning it. Yes.
Something strong, please.
Bring them the ass knockers.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like that would put Rock back on his feet.
The guy looks towards Ishu. The Martika's friends, Cha. Rest. Please. If you see the little girl, bring her back. Kind of turns around rather abruptly, takes the whip from the other guy, and you hear that whack! As you see this guy like actually like tense and like fall down for a moment, like chained to this post. There's another big spurt of blood just fucking sprays on the side of this tent as he's unconscious.
Daryl, you coming in?
I guess I would just say to everybody we should find somewhere to set up shelter and get our fallen comrades to a place where they can comfortably rest and maybe recover.
He just kind of like pulls over Rock. Is it fine to bring him, without his mask on in here?
Good luck fucking taking it off. You can't take my armor off unless I deem it.
Well, no.
I'm just saying, just so you guys know, when you try, it ain't coming off.
But yeah, he's got a hefting Rock in here, and yeah. But you guys can, if you want, take a rest.
Yeah, Elena would have yelled at Daryl and be like, get your ass in here. drink, 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 drink. We
Okay.
need lots of drinks.
Yeah. So the younger one kind of like runs out and grabs like a couple of these bottles, just clear liquid, and as you guys kind of like pop off the tops of them, it's kind of like this coughing gag of smells like nail polish remover.
Oh, I'm chugging. I'm chugging. I don't give a shit.
Give me a constitution saving throw.
It's Mort, isn't it?
It's something to knock you on your ass.
Yeah,
Good night.
that's what we want.
Yeah. Yeah. So quite quickly, you do not throw up, but you rather. No. Yeah. No. You throw up. As you start chugging, and you haven't even gotten tipsy yet. As you just start chugging, it burns. Your eyes are kind of watering as you go over to the side of the tent.
Oh, I was gonna throw up on Daryl's boot.
Oh, you certainly can. You can do it however you want.
You're so beautiful.
Yeah, she leans in. She goes like, "You're awesome. Glad you're." Bleh.
Like,
Right on it.
Why think? Oh. He just kind of like grabs the bottle, sees if there's any vomit on it. He's like, takes a drink himself. All right. Yeah, you guys are. There's plenty of alcohol of varying degrees of intensity. If any of you wish to partake, and food. Apparently, whatever the peace offering the Markovs had is enough to ingratiate you in here. However, with whatever is going on of internal strife here. So, some of you clean up more than others throughout the night. But you guys can take a rest if you want, short or long.
Yeah. I'm taking a long.
That's gonna be a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already nighttime, isn't it?
Yeah, it was nighttime when you're at the Burgermeister's house. So coming over here, you guys kind of like traveled through the night.
Yeah. Long rest.
So needed.
Let's see. I don't know if he's. Let's see if he's even awake right now. He's conscious. He's kind of. Are you awake, Elena? Or are you passed out?
I am slumped on him.
Yeah, he's kind of like cleaning up her hair and like cleaning up the nastiness on like mainly on her first before cleaning up himself. He just kind of like puts his fingers in his mouth. He's like, not by choice, but by duty. He's keeping it a bit quiet. Basically, we are in the Vistani camp, outside of town. They welcomed us here. Feel free to go about as you see fit. Food, wine, all to our taking. So, you are amongst friends for now.
In their drunken stupor, I think Elena would mumble out, "More vodka."
He just kind of opens the bottle underneath your nose.
Woo!
It's up to him.
I think I would have definitely crashed pretty hard, but if you're,
I'd say unconscious people could be awake within like an hour.
Okay.
yeah, I guess as I hear people waking up, I would probably kind of see how everyone was feeling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, like kind of like keeping a loose, not really falling asleep, but just kind of keeping an eye out for them. You see Rock and Aranea stir after a bit of time.
the one and only thing Rock does is literally roll out of his armor. It just like opens up as he rolls out of it, and then he just lays there and goes back to sleep. Just so I don't get exhaustion for sleeping in heavy armor.
Okay, so you are undoing your armor, rolling out as a Hob-Goblin, and then falling asleep in the tent?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you see that, and you see him just kind of like pass out. It doesn't look like it looks like he's grievously wounded and injured, but it doesn't look like he is in active dying at all. Aranea, you notice that you don't have a ring on anymore, and those tattoos on your arm are gone.
I have your ring. I found it under your body. I would take the ring out and hand it to Aranea. Yes, his chubby little dwarf fingers. I can see why it would fall off. Well, I'm glad I saw it on the ground. For lack of trying. Yeah. I'm tired as hell too. Rock, you should put a bomb on. Looks like it. I'll set up a bedroll somewhere in the corner outside of the barf range and approximately near everyone else.
Yeah, it's a pretty large tent. You know, you guys are pretty crowded on there, but there's a lot of room between everything. The only thing that comes infrequently is the whip cracks as the other individual regains consciousness from time to time. Yeah. There's plenty of room around the tents, and there's plenty of people walking around amongst all the wagons and everything, drinking, and it's like The Walking Dead, where some people just from nothingness get up and stand, other people just fall out of nowhere. It's just a constant frat party house here.
All right, well, why don't you all stay here and rest a bit? I think I'm the least bloodied of all of you, so I can go set up some tents and then come back when they're ready.
I would say also, since you were staying awake, Gowain, you also noticed that more people also came in, reporting to Luvash. It looks like it's also his frustration is mounting as more and more of them come in.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I would go and set up. I believe we have some tents, although I don't have any in my inventory.
We had a cart at one point.
What happened to that?
Would have been handy for dragging all our dead people over here.
That's why I kept it.
Yeah. So as you go to put the ring on, it's like a magnet with a similar magnet. It's like it doesn't go on.
Oh.
Anything else for the rest of the night?
Yeah, I guess I would have went out and tried to set up whatever tents and stuff that we had among our collective inventory, and once that was done, come back and maybe nudge people awake to relocate somewhere quieter for a better rest, and then crash in there.
Okay. You guys could find like a far distant side of a least active wagon amongst the tent, but it's no matter what you do, there's always some type of movement and liveliness here. Okay. So you guys can take your long rest.
Thank God for that. Okay, man. So do we level up?
Is anybody keeping watch? Or are you just resting?
Aranea is just resting.
Yeah, I think we could probably just get by without a watch, given all the activity around here.
How much gold did I lose?
Aranea.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else mute yourselves, please.
Oh, Devin or mute?
Devin. Okay. So as you rest for the evening, you find yourself once more waking up in the Vistani camp. And you see the same figure you saw before. This Lyre figure looking down at you as you're sleeping on the ground. She looks over you, and it's this sense of perhaps arrogance or empowerment. She stands above you. She looks down and says, "There's no room for negotiation, questions, or talking with him. I did not rip your mind from your skull because your actions reflected that you did not seek peace with him. But there is no middle ground with him at all. Regardless of your past, he must die a quick death." Are we understood?
I'll nod and I will say, understood. My apologies.
With that, you wake up. Elena, you wake up. Your face feels washed, your hair kind of straightened, and you are firmly on the chest of Daryl. He is not clean at all. He is just filthy, but passed out as well. The smell of wine emanating from him quite strongly as well. But the rest of you finished your rests uneventful. None of you have lost gold. You guys have gone through the night unmolested.
Well, other than Daryl, but you know.
Oh, he got molested, all right.
Well, he got forcefully cuddled, and he can't do a damn thing about it.
It seems it was well received. But yeah, it is morning. The I would say sun, but there is no sun here. But the overcast is brighter than what it was before you all rested.
This is Skyrim.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I know this song.
Gonna get so DMCA'd on YouTube for it, but I don't fucking care.
The first thing Brock does is shake out his armor and just look it over and just sigh and go about just fixing little bits here and there on it.
It's pretty fucking battered, warped from the heat primarily.
A lot of liberal use of mending. Just get it back.
Yep. You hear lots of creaking, but you get it not entirely put back to the way it was, but definitely sturdy enough.
And then just put it back on.
Yep. If it's back on you like a glove, just kind of melting around you as your helmet fits in.
So that was fun. How did we get here?
Strahd, when he was done toying with us, called in some flying, burning horse and just hopped on there and flew away. We managed to get everyone stable, but we had to carry some people and some mirrors. Managed to get here without getting eaten by wolves. The leader of this encampment is named Luvash. He welcomed us to stay, thanks to the gift of wine from the Mardikovs, but also it sounds like his daughter is missing. They were looking for her to the north towards the lake. If we happen to come across her, they would be very grateful to us. Something to keep our eyes out for.
I'd also say, important note, you are very, very pointing at your rock, Daryl's kind of speaking up.
It's mostly the armor.
Seriously, you should lighten that up. Cause, oh, man.
I'm actually going to make it heavier if I ever get the chance.
Well, next time, the only person that gets free rides from these arms is her.
I could have not helped you with the mirror.
He did, in fact, help you with the mirror.
One more time, just for you. But on that note, he kind of looks over towards Aranea. Is there anything you can do with it?
Well, I could figure out if it's magical or not, but I'm unsure how these Vistani would react about me casting spells. We might want to do it in a more open area, that's all.
Just tell me where and I will carry the beer wherever.
Well, I guess outside, Gowain...
You guys like probably, since Gowain moved you guys are probably like right about right here.
Okay. Well, let's see. I guess over here would work then. Yeah, and I will cast Detect Magic on it.
There's no magic coming from that mirror.
Ah! Okay.
Well, do you want the good news or the bad news first, Daryl?
I like the good news.
Your brother's not in that mirror, but the bad news is it's because it's a regular mirror.
Oof. Oh no.
Oh.
That just
Buffering
means
symbol over the brain.
he's not in this mirror, but he must be in. He must be somewhere. I mean, I of course can, cast a spell to see where he is. He might not have even been in the Burgermeister's house.
Well, if you could do that, I would very much appreciate that.
Are you starting with the man in the mirror? Or are you going to ask him to change his ways?
I mean, if he wants to make the world a better place, he's got to look at himself and make that change.
Oh my god, I hate you all. Aranea is going to pretend that Gowain didn't say that, and she's going to say, I feel like it would be easier if I could see where he is. And sadly, I don't have that type of spell.
Don't you have the ability to talk to people? Yes.
Yes, I do, but I feel like it would be easier to see where he is. I can't see where they are.
You can ask them what mirror they put him in.
I guess that's true. What would did you want me to say anything, Daryl, to him?
Just ask where he is and Tell him that his big brother is on the way. Rock. Roll me a 1d100.
Why do you do this to me?
Because you're the one that suggested it earlier.
There's your number. It's coming through, I think. Hopefully.
Great, now
Maybe not,
I'm
62.
man in the mirror. Damn.
Okay.
There we go.
62. I'm not sure if it didn't go through or not.
22. 22, 23.
Where is this number you said, Rock?
It rolled on mine, and I cleared it out already, but it was a 62.
Cleared it
I
out
just did-
already.
Because I thought it was going to go through.
You can't even give me a snippet now. Give me another roll. I need the proofs.
Give it to him on D&D, on roll
yeah,
20.
Just do it like that. There, fuck you, 77, even better.
Hey, I looked
Who
up.
said higher was better? Okay.
May not be better. Probably isn't. We've lost. We're all dead.
Guys, don't get rats, they're addicting.
I will not get rats because I have a cat, and the rat would be dead the next day.
Ooh, I got things to show y'all too while we're on this silent time.
Ooh, that's pretty. What is that?
So this is a skeleton?
Mhm.
Of a mouse? Of a rat?
Of a human.
It's a small human.
And of course these. Those are nice, right?
You should have seen the ones I packed the other day.
Oh my god, I want those so bad. They're like the
Little
hands
skeleton
holding.
hands.
Yeah, they're holding up the
hearts.
heart. Yeah, it was cute. I believe we've seen some at Spencer's actually.
Or you can just get it off of Amazon because I worked there and I saw them.
Yeah.
I'll get another drink while you process your stuff.
Sure, Arenea's just sitting, just lets out an exasperated sigh and says, he says he was lost in that mansion and dragged into a mirror. So which mirror was it? I'm just confused. I don't know where he is, and I don't know how we're going to find him.
What level is find person?
I don't know what level a locate creature is.
Well, fuck.
Probably third. Or second.
Locate
Oh,
creature
Mandible.
is a 4th level divination spell. So it's a 4th.
It dances.
We could always just try to go back to the mansion now that it's probably stopped burning and see if we can find another mirror. And
Do you think the guards will be okay with that, though?
Is he
Probably not.
like inside a mirror, or was maybe a mirror just like a component of a spell that transported him somewhere? don't really know that type of magic, but
maybe I
Would I
that
know
type of
about
magic.
anything like that?
Arcana check?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
Yes.
You guys can give me Arcana checks.
Except mine's at disadvantage. Oh, 22.
It is still at the, yep. Okay. So, yes, both of you are kind of like more exotic mirrors. Can be there's more exotic mirrors that can quite literally trap people inside of them. If thrown into. Generally, they can be brought out at another time, but like while they're in there, they are trapped. They don't age per se. They're just stuck in there. They don't need food. They don't need water. Some of them go mad just because it's nothingness, but they do exist. They can range from any size, from generally on the larger side, nothing like a hand mirror, but they can range from like vanities to large mirrors, like Darrow brought out there. But
The fact, though, that he did respond means that he's still alive. So we should, in theory, be able to get him out of a mirror still.
Yes.
you're all just looking at each other with looks. I don't understand what this means.
it's the wrong mirror.
I'm aware of that. I saw Aranea do something with her hands, and just this blank look on her face as she's processing something. If it's bad news, more bad news, please let me know.
Well, we know that there can be some type of mirror that can probably teleport your brother inside of it, and
But not this one.
probably not this one.
But she was able to still talk to him. So
Yeah.
we know
So
that
he's
the
alive.
magic-
He is alive.
Yes, he's still alive.
This is good news.
Yes,
Okay.
that is good news.
We need to probably go back to the mansion and search for other mirrors.
And I don't know if this is good news, but while he's wherever he is, he's not going to starve to death. He's not going to need water or anything. He's going to be exactly the same. So even if we take a month to find him, he'll be exactly as he was.
This is great news.
So we just need to find him.
Yeah.
Yes. Well. Oh, that is. I feared he burned alive in the building. That is good news. Okay.
Thinking back on the fight in Victor's room,
Uh huh.
would I remember if there was anything mirror-like in there?
Give me a history check.
So I didn't mean that.
There was a lot of blood, a very angry fucking man, and fire. It's all kind of a blur, my dude. It's a lot going on.
I feel like we did a pretty thorough job searching the house, aside from evacuating out of the attic in a hurry as it was on fire. But there was a room full of trinkets and junk that who knows if they stashed the mirror in there, and there was Victor's room itself, which if anyone was going to have a magical mirror trapping people, that would be a good candidate. Fortunately, that's also where the fire started, so there's a good chance that that whole upper floor is collapsed into the middle of the house at this point.
Well, I don't
But-
think that Isaac would have had the mirror that Daryl's brother was in, because he seemed to know about what happened to Daryl's brother, but I don't think he was the one who caused it.
I mean,
If everyone wants to give me a history check, or I should say, if Aranea wants to give me a history check because she's the only one up there. Besides, okay, okay. Those are two very different answers. Up in the attic, you, with your elf eyes, you didn't see any mirrors anywhere up throughout the attic. The entire time you're up there, through the junk pile traversing over to his room and in it. You don't remember seeing any mirrors at all.
Well, I don't remember there being any mirrors, but
I'd say, I guess almost 6. I would say the only other mirror that you remember in the house was that vanity. That you were briefly in when Daryl was losing his shit.
there was that.
Is the
There was that vanity. That where Daryl murdered the 2 guards. Although now I somewhat agree with you doing that, since, by the way, does anybody know what the Burgermeister, like, what happened with him? Because the last thing I saw was Strahd attacking us.
He came galloping up on his horse and jumped off and drew out his sword, and right when he did, Strahd appeared in a flash of lightning, pointed his sword at the Burgermeister, and some beam of darkness shot out and turned him into some disgusting creature. I don't know, his flesh kind of sloughed off, and he got up and started clawing at me.
That's disgusting.
Wait, so the Burgermeister's dead?
Burgermeister's dead.
So that place isn't going to be a total shithole anymore?
based on what
Fills that vacuum.
based on what we saw, it can't get much worse. But you guys are shifting and trying to get up, Elena. And, pardon me, but I must go back and look for my brother.
I'll help you.
Well, yes, we're all going to help you.
If you all mean it, I would appreciate it, but no offense. All of you are a little more well-known figures than I am in there. I'm not as prominent as being...
She's going to put her hand or her finger over Daryl's mouth, and she's going to be like, "You're going to accept help." Yes, you are.
He actually has something in his hand. He's going to take your hand, and he's like, "Listen." Before you even say that, he's like, "I have something for you." But you feel there's something pressed in your hand. All of you, I do appreciate it. And I definitely will need all of your help again once I find this fucking mirror. But once I go and sift through all of the remains, on behalf of the people of Valaki, of course, to find their esteemed leader,
Oh,
I will...
Daryl, you also need to see if you can, also look for a little girl. There was mention of a little girl.
I heard this last night. I will keep this in mind if I see it, but I will be sifting through those ruins first.
Understood.
He kind of takes his hand away, and there is a small little die in your hand, like a dice.
Dice?
Yep. It's very lucky, very potent. My brother has the other one, so
Small
take care of it.
dice. Will do.
I may have, my brother may have stole it, and it may have some magic in it. I know you need to spend some time with it, but I trust you with it.
Hang on.
Till I get it back from you, yeah?
Yes.
Exactly. But I will all see you again. I will see you all again. And kind
She
of look
gives
towards...
She
Good.
gives him a brief hug, and then lets him go.
He accepts it. He takes a big hug and gives you a big squeeze.
Be safe.
You as well, my light. Thank you all.
Before he goes, Rock's gonna grasp him by the forearm. It's just kind of. No, just like in that like forearm shape where they grasp each other by the forearm.
Make a strength check.
Strength check.
Come on, Rock, you got this. You got this.
Doing it as a fucking solidarity, man.
Okay. Yeah. As you this kind of like Beastmaster arm to arm. You see, he tries to give you a bit of a squeeze. And he's got like a little bit of cockiness on his face. He doesn't out squeeze you. It's like not bad for a Hob-Goblin.
Don't be stupid.
I would never. I would be afraid
You're
if I did.
incredibly fucking stupid. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, fair point. Fair. I'll accept this. But I will see you all again. I promise this. And he gives a bow. a little exaggerated with a little flair. Head down.
Yes, Gwen, just like that.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So you guys are in the camp. Daryl's left. What do you guys want to do?
Aranea,
Yes.
can you identify things?
Yes.
Just
But-
gonna hold out the dice. What's this?
You know what? I have already spent 2 spells today. Why don't we ask Rock to help? Plus, he's probably
Alright.
better at it than I am.
I
Rock.
will ritually cast Identify on the dice.
Okay. As you ritually cast Identify on it is part of a pair. Together they're more potent, but this is part of the gambler's fortune. When you attune to it, you essentially have the lucky feats.
Ooh.
2
Oh,
charges though. 2 charges, not 3.
okay.
By itself.
Mhm.
When it's with its other die, it has 6 charges. You'd have 6 charges to lucky.
But that
But
would make
by its-
sense. Like, yeah, that would make
By
sense.
itself, it has 2 charges, and it recharges its charges every 6 days.
Ooh, okay. So not as
So it
good, but-
recharges every 6 days.
Yes,
with
Okay.
with both or by itself. Correct.
by itself.
Wait, what happens if you have both? Is it still 6 charges and a 6-day recharge?
You know.
Oh, come on. Okay, he'll let them know that. Then just
Does
kinda
require attunement.
She'll
put it back and.
Yeah, she'll attune or spend time with it. quote
Okay.
unquote.
Yeah, depends what how long you guys want to stay here. Takes about like an hour to attune to something.
I mean, Brock hasn't actually explored this place yet, so he will if we have time.
I would
You know,
like to
what
explore
What do
a
you
little
guys
bit.
say?
I was just wondering what you all were thinking as the next course of action. We probably aren't going to be super welcome in Valaki.
Why there are no witnesses?
I think the guards already had a pretty good sense we were bad news. I think it'll depend who steps in to fill the power void in town. Sounds maybe like there's a good chance that that could be Lady Wakta. So I'm not sure if we've done a bad thing or not.
Do we have business with her?
I do.
It'd probably be best to go back. Not saying that I would want to, but we probably should. Granted,
Speaking-
Gowain, you said something about we needed to help with a little girl, right?
Oh, before we get to that, speaking of your business,
Yeah.
Strahd seemed to think you had a deal with him. What was up with that? Could you sort of fill us in?
Elena's head will slowly turn to Aranea.
Okay.
What's this?
1 second. Because I can't quite remember exactly what I said.
It's way up there.
It's way up there. Okay.
Elena didn't hear anything or Rock. All they saw was fiery ball of death.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All I did was I asked him a question. I asked him what he wanted.
And
Like with your magical talking thing?
Yes. I asked him if he wanted help, and I was smart, and he said that we have to prove ourselves. And it was a
Why
very dumb thing to do.
Ask him if he needed help.
Because that man who attacked us
Mm-hmm.
apparently murdered my father. So that is why I have business with Lady... What's her name?
Wait, the
Elena
The guy
will
that got
remember
away?
this too.
guy in the house that got away? Murdered your father?
Apparently. I mean, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I mean, Strahd could be lying. Was it Strahd that was telling you something? Or he could be lying. Not Strahd, but the other guy could be lying.
Wait, so did you know about this place when we came here? Were you looking for this place?
No, I didn't. I was heading to Waterdeep. Well, away from Waterdeep, actually. As far as away as I could.
I'm gonna insight check this.
Okay.
And that's-
Aranea, give me a whisper to me. Persuasion or deception check.
I mean, you're gonna beat it.
Seems pretty honest.
I mean, I didn't even know my father had anything to do with this place. So.
I didn't even know this place existed. I was finishing up my research due to some shortcomings in my grant.
That's what we'll call it.
And fog.
Well, I'd like to think we can all trust each other. We've been through a lot here. But maybe let's try and keep each other in the loop on significant conversations.
Just conversations, nothing other. Okay. I'm gonna explore. There could be things to buy or scavenge here.
Okay, looking around, you can see that it's me in this main tent here. There's a shit ton of horses. Some of them more equipped than others, and you can see there's wagons around. You get the idea that most of these horses are for the wagons. There's a couple of specific riding horses for maybe scouts, messengers, hard to say.
Okay.
So the wagons, horses, main tent in the middle, and then going down the hill, there's these couple of houses. Seems to kind of like clash with the Vistani aesthetic here. So just remember, everything Vistani is like garish, like purples, reds, yellows, light blues, like all the colors of the rainbow. Only the brightest are the best. And the houses are like legit. These are normal people houses that normal people would choose colors for. So there's a distinct mobile versus immobile, garish as fuck colors versus normal colors dichotomy here. So it kind of feels like there's two different cultures here.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Mostly-
mention too I just wanted to mention to, I guess, the group that, because a couple people were unconscious when we came in, the first people we talked to were at one of the houses, and I would look to Aranea and say, they look like an elf. Although, ears cut off.
Irina speaks up. I missed a lot of what was going on, so a lot of this is new to me. But I do know that Valaki has not been as safe as I thought it would be. For us and myself, the walled city of Kresk might be safer. Just as something of note, to the west of here is the walled city of Kresk.
Well, I was actually thinking that maybe heading back to your brother would be safer, but...
I think making that trek, especially by the castle Ravenloft, after drawing the attention of Strahd last night, might draw his ire.
Yes, that's true. And about the elf, I don't know if it would upset him to talk to him about it, but that person that attacked us last night mentioned he might be the one who attacks the elves a lot. I could ask him if he knows where he is or who he is. I don't want to upset him, of course.
Are you talking about Isaac?
No,
Or-
I'm talking about the elf with the ears cut off.
Oh, the person that attacks the elves, are you talking about
I'm talking about
Isaac, or are you talking about
No, I'm talking
Strahd?
about the assassin.
The assassin guy.
The rogue.
Cone.
Oh,
You never gave us the name of him, I think.
I did.
Did you?
Oh,
His name is Cone.
Hmm.
Okay.
Conehead.
It was not given directly, but it was given from, what's his name? The Blue Water Inn.
Right.
Cohen,
Article of
Cohen
Irwin.
the poison baddie, according to my notes now.
Poison Batty did some damage. Poon. Okay. But yeah, like the main thing that Brock's gonna do when he's looking around is see if there is a blacksmith.
There's. Give me an investigation check.
I'm assuming
Arena's-
probably not.
Arena's gonna look around to see if there's any, like, I don't know, magic type anything around.
Give me an investigation check. Kind of looking around, Rock. You kind of see that, kind of like by one of the wagons, there's kind of like a light. Calling it a light smithy is generous, but like simple enough to make like small hinges, nails for horseshoes. Just kind of like a small setup here. Of
Like a
anything
5-pound
else.
anvil or something like that. Just like nothing major.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's like I said, very generous. Calling it a light smithy. Anything you want to know, Gowain. Anything hardy that you want to do with it is not really gonna fly.
He's just gonna look at the anvil and just sigh.
Looking around Aranea, you don't really see anything magical by nature, except maybe the resistance to alcohol poisoning all these people are exhibiting. Beyond that, you don't see anything magical.
Oh, I would love to prank these people and turn all their alcohol into water with prestidigitation. How would everyone think about that? And she starts giggling.
I would like to still have a friendly camp to come back to.
Make
Oh,
enemies of
dude.
everybody.
Oh, no.
I feel like this is the kind of joke that they would probably put us above Strahd in their enemy list if they were to do that.
Okay, fine. How about this? How about I will actually get drunk tonight if you do it with me as well.
Phrasing.
Sure. Provided we're somewhere safe.
I need like 300 more in like 5 days at that one smithy.
Plus, that way we can actually, spend time getting to know each other. All of us.
It'd be good to make sure there's no more surprises.
Ooh, low blow.
I'm all for drinking. I know I can use it after all of that. Before we all leave, I would like to visit Father Lucian again, though. Wherever we're all headed.
I'd like to go talk to Luvash this morning.
Okay.
Are you heading over there?
I'm going to tell everyone that I would like to go check in with him, ask about the search for his daughter, and I was also going to ask him about the rumors that the Valaki maybe know a way to leave this place for trade. So
Rock will go with Gwen.
I will also go with Gowain.
Okay. So, Lyre also comes in tow. I'm assuming Elena is coming as well.
I would be coming, yes.
Alright, so y'all make it in the tent, and you guys approach once more, and Luvash is kind of in the same area, just kind of like sitting in the chair, hand against his head. And looks like he's just kind of like periodically looking over at the guy who's passed out, as just his back is a fucking bloody mess.
Since I was unconscious and I didn't see it before, I'm gonna just say, oh, that poor fellow.
Yeah, he just kind of like looks up sharply at you, and you can see there's dark underscores underneath his eyes. Have no sympathy for the devil. But stands up, whipping his other hand. The other fellow's gone. He's gone. He stands up, gestures openly. What can Luvash do for you?
well, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm no, just kidding. Just kidding. I just would say good morning. Any news on the search for your daughter?
His hand like visibly grip on the whip. No.
Do you have details on where has been searched so far? Where we should spend our efforts?
Also, what she looks like.
Little girl. Purple dress. Brown pigtails. Cute as a button. A smile that will make you smile. Though a little bit of a temper. Just a little bit. But this one kind of looks back towards the body on the ground, kind of kicks it. Said you lost her near the lake. Just let her out of her sight, drinking while watching her. I am not a man against the drink, but not when you do something important for family. I told this one, Monsters Gowain, you find her, consider you family of Vistani. And I pay in riches with much gold.
What area near the lake have you searched? Was it to the east or to the west of town?
I've sent my men in the woods. Is to the north of town is the lake, but the lake is massive. They've searched much. All they bring back is reports of shadows and deer shooting lightning. I do not care for these things. It's silly. It's far-fetched. I just wish for my daughter safe.
I was wondering, you didn't happen to have anyone with maybe a cart visiting before your daughter went missing? Because the same thing happened, I believe, in Barovia.
I looks confused. No. The only carts I see are the wagons with the Vistani.
Okay. Just in case anybody's selling you pie, don't buy the pie from like an older woman, okay? Just letting you know that.
Ah! The old wench.
Yes.
No. As poison. No. No eats.
Yes, we found out that she was kidnapping children, so I was thinking maybe that was the same person that kidnapped your daughter, but
Did not know. Comes to this,
children.
we will find her, and we shall punish her, as per Vistani way.
Lubash, I have a question for you about the Vistani. This is only, but
I mean no
It is-
offense. I am not in the mood for many questions. I have much on my mind. Many people coming back to me. Even as he says this, there's another person kind of running into the tent, like a look of fear on his face. He just kind of looks at him. No good news. Go back. Now. You can see like his temper is like he's holding it back for now. But I do not have patience for questions now.
very well.
Welcome to hospitality. That is all. Please, be on your way.
What is your daughter's name, just to help out?
they already told us it's
Arabelle,
Arabella.
All right. Was I asleep at that time?
you
Yes.
were
Yes,
unconscious.
I
yeah.
was. It's same.
All right, well.
And sleep.
Yep. Same here.
Yeah.
Eat.
Okay.
Well, he was
Nice.
not the word I was going to use, but sure, we'll go with that. Lorraine. That poor man. I mean, yes, he made a mistake, but it was just a mistake, right?
I mean, a man and his family, his daughter, I could understand the rage that might come along with that. If he thought someone that he trusted was careless, especially in this land.
Well, there's some people who do it purposely, and they get away with it, sadly. But anyways, which will kind of just blink. We were gonna go talk to the priest, Elena?
Yes.
I think we have maybe we could go through the list of things that we could do. There was some mention of looking west to Kresk. There's possibly looking for the girl in the woods near town.
Didn't you also have a vision about some hilltop fortress in the area?
The monastery on the hilltop? The monastery? On the hilltop?
monastery.
More of a small mountain, but yes.
We could choose to
Is it a lonely mountain?
meet with Lady Wakta. She may be the new power in Valaki. She might be in Strahd's pocket, but might be also appreciative of the fact that we cleared out her competition in town.
Well, I do about her. I do have a spell where I could send something to go spy on her if you want. Just takes 10 minutes though.
And if we can get close to her, maybe I can cast another lovely spell.
Maybe the guards will let me put gears on their gates to make them open and close easier.
You can be the Burgomeister.
It's close to the end, but I'll give you fading inspiration for that.
Yeah.
Just because the Burgomeister's dead and everything involved with that's very funny in retrospect.
Well, actually, maybe you could cast you could technically cast a spell on the creature that I make, and then maybe if the creature gets close, it would work. Depending on what the spell is.
So, do we think we want to head back into Valaki? I think there was discussion of talking with Father Lucian, so we could at least start with that. See what our reception is at the gates.
Yep.
Figure out whether we're welcome or not.
I was thinking maybe we could get a disguise of some sort if these people had, I don't know, spare dress or something. That way we don't look like ourselves when we go there. Rock, of course. You look fabulous as ever.
Thank you.
I guess
I can take it off.
No words.
There's nothing I could do with it. I could take it off, but I think that makes me more of a target.
I
Being,
guess.
I don't know, red.
I guess disguises wouldn't really work. Plus, maybe the town will be too busy; they won't even notice us.
Always try.
I can go check out, you know, the rest of the Burgermeister's books.
And they survived the fire.
That is true.
Not all of you need to go visit Father Lucian. I don't believe I besmirched my name in the village. If we just go back in, I can go in real quickly. Bless you, Elena. If we go back in, I can visit Father Lucian and come back. I'm sure it won't take long, just to let him know that I'll be departing.
Did I ever give her fucking rapier back?
I don't think you did.
Oh.
Fucking shit. Okay, yeah, she's gonna. I believe this is yours.
She takes it. She's like, "Oh, thank you. My father gave
Yeah.
this to me." So
I was getting tired of carrying it around. I'm sorry.
Anyways.
I don't know if I ever gave Aranea back Victor's spellbook. I still have it listed in my inventory.
you did not.
Alright, well, I would hand that over.
Oh,
Okay. So you
thank you.
have Victor's spellbook again.
Gawain, you didn't have to do this.
Seemed important.
Well, while Irina's going to go visit the father, we can always go get that drink if you want.
I'm going to town no matter what, I think.
Yeah.
Look, they are doing things so inefficiently there. Now is the time.
Yep.
I meant afterwards we can get that drink. Not now,
Mhm.
obviously.
Let's, Frock wants to go into town. Let's all go together until we at least see what the reception is.
Kick us out, what am I gonna do? Turn around? Ooh.
So you guys head into town?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going into town.
Let me turn on the battle music.
Yeah!
Average town.
Can we try to sneak into the town?
Won't you take me to da-da-da, average town?
I mean, so around Valaki, all that you've seen are just there's entire wall of like cut down timber that makes a wall around the entirety of the city, and there's certain entry points of gates that you guys have been entering and exiting. That's why whenever you have entered or exited, there have been cards.
Right, that is true. So,
If you want to
stealthily.
sneak in with that in mind, as they're like sharpened tree timber lined up as walls, and you have something in mind, by all means, I'm open
Nah.
to ideas. But generally, sneaking in is not the
Probably shouldn't do
direct
that.
way as usual.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
like barbed wire. You just take a wool blanket and throw it over top of it. And
Exactly. That's
Tunnel-
like barbed wire.
Tunnel
That's
under
what
the
you do.
walls. Make a lever, the appropriate fulcrum, and some gears.
I could just fireball the
Pop
wall.
one of those logs up.
That's definitely sneaky enough.
Should we go in the west gate near the church?
seems reasonable.
Yeah. Over there.
Okay, so you guys are going through the west gate. You just approaching.
Yep.
Rock's
Okay.
in the lead.
Okay, so as you guys head over there, Rock is leading the gate, leading the group.
Oh, my token is so big.
As you guys approach the gate itself, you can see that there's two guards that kind of keep an eye and look out. They look to each other. They open up the gate.
Elena
Step
smiles.
Aranea definitely is like looking down at the ground of wedding eyes. Do-do-do.
As Rock walks in, he's gonna look at the gates and make his sales pitch again about, there are better ways of doing this.
Yeah, looking at the you see no trebuchets. Looking at the gate guards, you don't see anyone in guard armor. You see two people in darker robes, and they both kind of give you a look of. They both give you guys a look and give you a bit of bow and like, praise the Lord Strahd. He is ancient. He is the land. And they bow.
Dude,
Man.
these look like we saw the Edermacher people walking out in their robes. Do they look like those people? Or we saw somebody.
They
robes,
look similar.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, we do.
Elena's just gonna look down and say, God damn it.
But they let you guys in. And as you guys are like standing there, they start closing the gate too. There doesn't seem to be any open hostility.
We should check on Father Lucian.
Yes.
Let's do our business and get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
As you guys are kind of walking off, one of them speaks up. Lady Wachter is expecting all of you.
Oh, fuck.
Don't do it.
Okay. So you guys are approaching the church. Okay. As you guys approach over to the church, you can see that there's looking at like walking through the city, while it's always kind of like a bit barren, there's no one out here. Usually you see like at least one or two people like doing like something, like moving some water or moving some hay around. There's no one out here. You guys approach the church. The doors are wide open. Isn't too uncommon. And heading up the stairs, you can see that on the sides of the doors, like kind of midway, maybe like 4 feet up, where you kind of like normally throw the doors open, there's chunks of the doors missing. And you guys can see walking into the church, there's a trail of blood from about 5 feet from the walkway, leading up to the podium, and on the symbol of the Morning Lord, pinned the body of Father Lucian, stuck to the wall, blood trailing down.
We made this place better. Good job here, guys.
You see painted on the wall in blood. I'm waiting. Irina kind of just takes her hand to her mouth and just kind of sobs quietly.
Yeah, Elena's just gonna put her hand over Irina's shoulder, kind of press against her a little bit, trying to comfort her.
She definitely kind of like leans into you. She didn't know him long, but apparently it was enough to be of an emotional impact.
Yeah.
Okay.
This place.
You don't see anything in particular, Rock.
Okay.
But yeah. In here, there's nobody else, nobody praying. All the candles are unlit. All the doors are open. The doors leading to the graveyard. Just a streak of blood and the message left on the wall.
Like, is he pinned, like,
He's
at the
pinned.
front?
So it's similar kind of to the former church you were in, where it's entryway.
Mhm.
Small rooms to your left, small rooms to your right, and then like room for all the benches. And then at the
Mhm.
very front, there's a podium, and behind that, maybe about like 6 feet on the wall, there's a symbol of the Morning Lord. That symbol has been pierced by a piece of one of the benches of wood into the chest of Father Lucian. He is pinned on the wall about 6 feet up into the symbol of the Morning Lord.
Elena, why don't you take Irina outside while we take him
Alright.
down?
No. I will help bury him. It's the least he deserves.
I'll use prestidigitation to try and clean the bloody message off the wall.
Same. I'll do the same.
So the smeared caked blood does come off, bit by bit.
I'm gonna cast mending on the doors to try to seal them up.
And
Yeah,
I will
you
try to.
You find
Go
the
ahead.
bits of the wood, and you can kind of piece it together. It takes a bit of time because it seemed like they're kind of like ripped off and kind of like just thrown and shattered about. So you can put them together. It's going to take a bit of time.
That's fine.
The doors are still shut and locked as they are, but it's like someone went in, grabbed them, ripped off the pieces of wood, and then thrust it open with immense strength.
I'm gonna try to unpin him too if I can.
Between you and Irina, you're just kind of building a little bit of a base for yourselves to get up high enough. You're able to dislodge the bit of debris, get pinning him to the wall, and be able to pull his body down. Irina, somewhat familiar, heads out and grabs a shovel and starts digging.
While she does that, I'll carry him out.
Kind of, as you guys are kind of taking this all in, kind of jostles through your minds of maybe the bones that were in that place had some power to keep whatever this was away, whether it be Strahd or some type of evil, but that evil's come and gone.
Yeah.
How do we just keep doing good in this place?
Oh, the best.
That's good people.
You bury Father Lucian. Words are given to the Morning Lord from Irina. Is there anything else you guys would like to do in this town of Valaki?
Get the fuck out.
Should we go to Wakta? She's expecting us.
If we
Are we going to
don't,
be able
I
to
feel like
leave?
we're going to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do you think we're going to be able to leave the leave the gates regardless if we haven't.
Lyre
I
speaks
know.
up. Lyre speaks up. Leave the gates.
Yeah, we should leave.
We should try to leave, and if we're forced to talk with her, we are not going to tell her any information that we know about Daryl, or the house, or the book that I'm currently carrying, just in case there's anybody nearby listening. But
All right.
let's try to leave, and maybe we can even say that we're coming back later this week or something. Maybe that'll work.
It's like the wisest move. Let's go for it.
We'll see.
We should leave the gates.
Mhm.
Lyre speaks up again.
Yes. Same gates we did, or different gates? Say we go to the south gates, like as Rock was passed out last time, but that way it's different people.
Where are we headed? Are we headed to Kresk? Are we headed to this lake? Or somewhere else?
Did Daryl say that he would meet us in Crest?
He said he would search for that mirror and find you guys. He seemed
Okay.
confident in himself and be able to find you guys, but he didn't say like where he's gonna meet you.
Should we maybe
Yeah.
stop by near the Burgermeister's house and see if Daryl's nearby, or...
I would like that, yeah. Just to let him know that, hey, we're gonna be on our way to that
Guess
place.
it's not.
Where we're going.
I would think we'd want to check out that lake first, though. I feel like the Valaki would be a valuable ally in this land.
I mean, we need somebody to help us.
If the rumors are true that they know how to leave, they would certainly be the right ones to make friends with.
Considering all that we've been through in the last couple days, I think we need all the help we can get.
We also need to look for that little girl here.
Mhm.
I think that's how we need to work our way in with them. I don't think they'll particularly care anything, but if we can find the girl, I think they will reward us with friendship or gold or both.
Well, it'd be nice to not be on death's bed a lot more than we need to be.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
Lyre nods in the voice of Gowain. Friendship, and in the voice of Rock. A way out of here.
So, do we need to stop by the Burgermeister's house, or should we just let Daryl find us when he's ready? And are we going to exit out of the south gate or
Well,
a different gate?
I was thinking that we could pass by the Burgermeister's house as we're going to the north gate, which is where the lake would be. Is that where the lake was?
So where is Aranea Bighead?
She's down by the camp. So.
No, she's not. I don't see her there. She's
Oh,
moved herself.
No, I think I deleted it by accident.
Aranea.
Nope.
See?
Oh, even bigger.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a
Okay,
bit too
so you
big,
guys,
but-
are right here. That's fine. It's easier to see. You guys are right here.
Mhm.
The Burgermeister's house is right
BG,
here,
the green.
and the gate to the lake is up here.
Yeah. So we
Isn't Lady Wakta's estate also up here somewhere?
You guys don't know where Lady Wakta's estate is.
I could swear somebody said she was like in the side of town, but I don't know.
Roxius did say where she was, and Daryl did mention he knew where she was.
Look at my notes.
Same.
So meantime, when you guys are kind of figuring out what to do, Irena's just kind of cleaning the church, and it seems less of like, let's make this place clean, and more of like, she doesn't want to think, and just kind of keeping herself busy.
If
Yeah.
we go to the Burgermeister's house, we are exposing ourselves more and more to potentially not being asked to go to Lady Walker's house. I understand why we want to go to the Burgermeister's house, and I'm not opposed to it. But I feel like if we go there, then we may want to find the shortest route out, not necessarily go north. Said in Rock's voice.
Yeah, we can always move around outside the city a little more. Well, I don't know about safely, but
Freely.
freely, perhaps.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys think it over. You guys can involve Aaron in it too, but we'll end the session here tonight.
All
I
right.
would like to use my fading inspiration to do a dance.
Give me a performance check.